Dun. We are live. Some support on my back here. La 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 la. Wake up, everybody. It's time to play. How does my hair look? Hi, guys. Hey, Bella. Hi, Megan. Hang on one second if y'all can't see me. La 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 la. Hang on. That's lovely. Hang on, guys. I don't think y'all can see me. I don't know if you can. Somebody let me know if you can see me. Close. Cancel. Hi, guys. Let me back up and see what I was missing. Could y'all see me on the screen? I was looking at something on my screen. La 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 la. Diane, welcome. Cindy, good evening. Chelsea, hi. Make sure you guys share, keep hitting that love button on there so it wakes people up out here. Wait, gosh. Happy Tuesday. I know that's Candace. I can see you, Jay. Oh, you could see me when I was on the screen? Okay. Ouch. Let's invite Miranda. Miranda.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello, lovely. Hello, everybody. Come in, come in, come in. Hey, girl.
Come in.
Wrangler. Waiting for our friends to wake up out here. While we're waiting for our other friends to come join us, I'm just going to start pulling some cards.
I just got one of Mira's fake profiles following me.
Oh, yeah, you guys got to be very careful about that. There are fakes out there. I know that there's a couple of fake ones for me. You probably can tell the most by how many people that they have in their group. Okay, because I have a couple of thousand followers on there. So watch the numbers, and it's one good clue. And also, too, rarely do I ever follow people unless they follow me first. Hello, beautiful. Okay, let's see here. I'm waiting for our other friends to show up. Where is Lori? Where is Lori? And Nat and Lisa. Dun dun dun. And how do I find Miro? Miro, where are you? I know there's a way to find them on here without going through every one of your flippin' friends, and I don't know how to do that. But I am special. I don't know how to do that. All right, we invite some of them in. Right now, I'm looking for some of my friends, the other mediums from around the world, to jump in with us. It's 8:04 our time, so give them a few minutes. But while we are waiting, so what happens tonight? We have our fun-filled group of people that will join us, and we have Miranda here, my cousin, who is our moderator, and we are waiting for some of our mediums from around the world to jump in. Oh, accept. I see one of my friends. Hello, beautiful.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Well, thank you. And you?
Good. What do you have planned for today?
Doing this.
Perfect.
Mira.
Great day for a Tuesday.
Hi.
Helen's coming too. She's just opening up. Let me
Okay.
just put my thing in the thing.
Put your thing in the thing.
Exactly.
Let me know when you guys see her come in. All right, while we're just waiting, so what happens is you guys try to jump in the guest box. Miranda kind of controls who we're doing next. We always try to follow to do people that were like last week that we couldn't get to. We try to take care of them first. And then when we add new ones on if we have time. We're giving it 3 hours. 11 o'clock.
3 hours is good, yeah.
No, wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3 hours. Okay. That way you get by that time, it's your lunchtime. All right.
It's past my lunchtime, but yes, it still works.
Is it? What time is it now? 9 o'clock by you?
It's 10:35 for me right now.
So you're like past brunch. You're like mid-afternoon snack. Is that
Lunchtime. So it would be 3 hours, which is like 1:30, which is good.
I know I ask that question every week because my memory span is about 4 hours, which makes it really good. Because anything time I find out something new and it's like exciting because I just learned it for the first time for the 14th time. Like over and over. It's like Groundhog Day over and over.
I love it. Helen's coming. I've already said that, haven't I?
See, you have.
How are you guys?
Maybe it's a 4 minute span. I don't know. It all depends on the day. Okay. La, la, la.
Doing my hair. How is everybody? How are you guys?
Especially here on the East Coast. I'm sure that Angel, it's everywhere. My wife is watching with me tonight. That's awesome, Wrangler. Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah, the end of the night. Then there would. Shot it.
Can you tell I've coloured my hair? I look like a hell in my head.
Oh, no, it's perfect. Actually, I might be starting to pull mine up pretty soon because we just put the air conditioner. Our house is, you've seen it before, from 1907, and so it doesn't have central air. And I think I don't know how hot it got today, but in my house it was 80. So he finally put in like the first air conditioner. So it's still really hot. And he likes the heat. I don't like the heat.
What is 80 in Fahrenheit? I don't know what that. I have to Google what that is in degrees.
Anybody want to help us? Somebody do the Google for us. Wrangler, what is it? 80 degrees is what in Celsius? Because you guys have Celsius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Steph, Miranda wants to know if she's. Miranda Steph wants to know if she's still on the list.
I have a. Hold on. I have.
I'm just having a look.
I haven't noticed a big shift this week.
Oh, I have.
Okay. I'm only into Tuesday.
I feel like the shift for me has been since I want to say Thursday last week.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't felt anything. It is 26.6 degrees Celsius. Thank you, Wrangler.
Okay.
So
26, not bad.
no.
What do you mean? What would you do if you
No, see, they're gonna see.
over 100?
You're at 100?
No,
Oh,
no way. I'm saying our summers here in Adelaide get to
Oh.
like 40 degrees Celsius. So,
okay.
but
You didn't see him run by, did you?
no, I woke up this morning and it was 4 degrees. So,
Oh, so
You know.
it's cold by you guys then?
yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't mind the
winter.
cold weather. I like the cold weather because I can put more clothes on, but I can only get so naked before you get in trouble.
Before you get in trouble.
Yeah.
Is this 18 plus? Just asking.
Yeah,
for
yeah. I made sure I put it on mine today. I did. They'd be like, "Yeah, 6-year-old naked woman run down the street again naked." I'd be like, "Yep,
Why not?
104 degrees." Oh God.
Have you seen one of those fans that you can like spray yourself as well?
Oh, yeah.
Walk around with that.
Oh yeah, my sister has one that goes around her neck, and it like blows on her. That's called menopause. Menopause fan. Yeah. No judgment. Whatever you
No.
need.
Not at all.
Whatever you need. Okay. hang
Just
on.
like my helmet head. I don't care.
Right. Where's Lori at?
I've shared it to her. We did
Me
chat
too.
earlier.
If you guys subscribe, I think it's like $5 something. It guarantees that you get a TikTok free reading every month. While you guys are jumping in here, just waiting for the crowd to wake up.
The crowd to wake up.
Wake up, children. Queenie. I just pulled Ariel for you. It says new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. That one's for you, Queenie. Give them a few more minutes. You guys keep tapping that screen and waking it up because we gotta wake these people up. Where's our missing children? Children, where are you?
Missing children. children are coming. They're coming.
I know, they're coming. They're going in slow mode. Wrangler. Uh-oh. I just messed up my duck. Oh, my Lord. It's freaking hot in here.
Really? 26 is 80
degrees. 71 is the perfect temperature for me. 72 starts to annoy me. 75 just pisses me off. 80, you might as well
What would you do if it's 105?
stay inside right in front of my air conditioner. And I would not move. And I would pack my bras with ice cubes. And I've done it. I have done it and it works, okay? Because I've been on mission trips like out in Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, where it's like that temperature. And I literally will pack my bra with ice cubes. It works.
Yeah,
And then people feel sorry for you because because they melt and they think you're sweating really bad. And then they take you out of the hot sun. They're like, oh my God, she worked so hard. She's sweating so bad. So it gets you a little sympathy, pulls down the breast. It's all good.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Life hacks with Michelle.
Yeah. Yep. Survival of the fittest. All right. Now that it's messed up. All right. Wrangler. Danielle came for you. I am the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. All right. So that marriage could be working out good for a while there. Okay. So you guys love each other, be best friends, and always support each other. All right. Because Angel Danielle's watching over you. I should have said for a while. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just overheated. We're not here yet. So I really accepted your invitation. Okay. Yeah.
I was going to say, you need the spray thing right now.
I know. Hello, love. How are you?
Good, how are you?
We are wonderful. Welcome back.
Hi, Mira, how are you? Hello, everyone.
Thank you. Yourself?
Good, good. Actually, Mira, I wanted to ask you, how many followers do you have, Mama?
I got told this morning, well, just a few minutes ago, by Rachel, one of my followers or one of our followers, that there's another account around, and
Yeah,
I only have this one that I'm on.
I just
So-
got a request
That's
from
why
your
I wanted to
other one.
ask. Yeah.
And I tried to go onto that account to see, and they've blocked me, so I can't see how many followers and all that sort of stuff.
Are they
Yeah.
stealing your videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that to me too. I had to literally shut off my videos from being stolen, but it doesn't stop people from stealing them.
Here's Helen.
What? I don't see her.
So
Where?
yeah, I've only got this account, but woohoo! I take it as a compliment. Getting scammers now.
That's how you know you're cool. Yeah, when somebody wants to steal you and be you. I don't see Helen. Helen, where are you?
They can try.
Helen, where's Helen? You said you saw her. Or was
Yeah,
that
she just
a
said,
psychic premonition, or is she really here?
no, not a premonition. She's really here. She said oi oi in the chat.
Oi, oi.
Yeah.
Oi, oi. Welcome, Helen. Hello, Helen. Wait, Helen.
She's here. She's here. So yeah, I don't know, Lisa, how many followers that.
They had about, I think, going on 700 when they asked me, like, they want to follow. So I thought, no, that's not Mira. That's, yeah.
I only got one account.
That's kind of really bad that they got that many people following them with your name. So what
Yeah,
you
and
what you
Rachel also had mutual friends with them, so there's people that are following them that are
yeah.
yeah.
Miranda, if you can still see that request, screenshot it and then send it to her, because that way you want to put on your page that this is not you. I had to do that multiple times to stop, to like, don't go to this. This is not me, and I didn't change my number. But they were really tricky with me. They would put a period between, like, mine is Angel Talk 2, so they would do Angel Talk .2, and it just, people thought it was me because it was so close.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I got one that said Helen backup.
My phone literally just screenshot us, and I ain't touching my phone.
I mean, we are a good-looking bunch.
I'm telling you.
It's cleavage, my helmet head. It's all happening.
April said she's will join you guys.
Cool.
Where are you, babes? Where are you?
So to take it as a compliment, there's a fakies out there wanting to be me.
Right? Exactly. Uh-huh. When you're a superstar, that's what they do. Mary,
What can I say?
Mary, Hough. Hi there. How are you tonight? We are wonderful. I'm very hot.
Hey,
I'm
April.
ready. Helen, how are
Hi,
you?
Mira.
Hi, Helen.
Hi, are you alright? So my cat is eyeing me around the corner of my door. Wait for him to scooting in and whack me one.
The cat's attached, mate.
That's okay. Mary, Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. All right, let's see. Should we start with one? Everybody tap that screen first. Just tap it. Wake everybody up.
Ooh,
I think who is that? Oh, that's not. Who do we have on the list right now?
Hi,
Who's
Matt.
on the list?
I'm check. The thing is, it's so weird because I have people that are on the list, but if they're not in here,
Right.
it's like I have to skip over.
Yeah, I hear you.
And right now, I'm not seeing like anybody that was like at the top of the list.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go with who I remember, and I'm
I
gonna
know
say
Steph was.
I'm gonna say Wrangler.
Okay.
Either it was either Steph or Wrangler, but I'm not sure if Steph is the one that because it's a different picture. So I'm like trying to figure out if this is the Steph from
Steph, are you from last week, Steph?
because there was a couple Stephs.
Can't lie to psychics. We'll know.
It drives me nuts if they change their name or their picture because I remember the picture and it's not the same Steph from the picture.
Changed my picture, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just laughing, not at the whole Steph thing, but
Yeah.
whoever's account is Toodaloo motherfucker.
It was what? What is it?
Toodaloo motherfucker. That's so funny.
Nice. All right. How do you get in the box? You had to marry me. No, just kidding.
Well, let's go
Started off
with
with, started off with inappropriateness.
I'm melting. Okay. All right. How you get in the box? Oh, I see Nat there. What you need to do is you need to just, if you have, is Nat here? Nat's here. Okay. What you need to do is, will you marry me? I can't. I already have one. So you see him running around half naked trying to shut the screen off here. I mean the curtain. Okay. So what you do is you just go in the box. You have to have, I think Miranda said 200 followers to get in the box.
yeah, you need 200.
Wait. What if we invite your fake person to come on and read with us tonight?
Sure. If you want to, let's see
That
if
would be
they
freaking
look
hilarious.
like me. Do you reckon they've coloured their hair as well, like yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. Michelle.
That's funny.
Why is Michelle's box and Helen's kitty?
Ooh, what a combo. And then I've been saying I've got a helmet head, so you know.
Everybody's over 18 on here, right? Okay. All right. So that's is Steph. Are you in the box, Steph? Let's see. I'll hope you're in the box, Steph. Where are you? Oh, Steph. There you are. All right, Steph. We're gonna start with you. Wrangler will pull you up next. La, 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 la. Hello.
That's like, I
love.
don't know if I really want to be associated with these people today.
Yes, this is for educational purposes. Thank you, Wifey 23.
Michelle, I just wanted to say there actually isn't another. This wasn't the same stuff that I have on my list, but since the other one's not here, it's okay.
We'll just take a Steph.
Just
You are
take
so
us.
lucky your name is Steph. That's all we can say. But you were on the list last week, weren't you, love?
Yeah, I've messaged as well to clarify that I was still there.
Okay. I was actually working right before I came live, and then I had 10 minutes to down a whole thing of corn and some nice chicken off the grill. So if there's corn in my teeth, that's why. Jay, thanks for sending all the love and the roses. We appreciate that, you guys. All right. So Steph, can you tell me your first name? Is it Stephanie?
Yeah,
Don't. I know people are laughing at me like, no, duh, but it might be something different.
yeah.
And what's your middle name, love?
Sinead.
And I need to move.
Was that Jade?
Sinead.
Oh, okay. Could you spell that for me, please?
Sineaid.
Okay. Thank you.
No
I'm glad
problem.
you asked that question. I wrote something completely different.
Mhm.
Is it Tephany or IE?
IE, but it's the N before the I. Weird, I know.
Wait, now you're messing with STEPH.
AINE.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The first person that jumped in there was a little woman, an older woman. She's a grandmother figure, grandmother, but she said she had a nickname. I got the word Nana, which means that she had a nickname. So she was called something other than grandma, or her government name was she was called something else. Do you understand who she is?
Yeah.
Okay. She was showing me her hands. She didn't like her hands. Her hands looked like they were a bit arthritic, and kind of very worn down.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I have a child that crossed over on the other side. Do you know who this little guy is?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a father or a father figure that's on the other side. His crossing had something to do with his chest. It's either his lungs or his heart or a blow to the chest.
Yeah.
You are not just in emotional pain, but you are in physical pain.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard the word nurse, which means that either you wanted to be a nurse at some point in your time in your life, or you wanted to be a caretaker, or you were a caretaker.
Similar, yeah.
Okay. I also was given the month of November. November would be a birth date, death date, anniversary date.
No.
All right, write down the month of November, and that when we're done here, you can kind of like ponder and then let us know exactly what it meant. Because there's somebody that's reflecting November from your past. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I was given the number 7. The number 7, again, would be a birth date, death date, anniversary date, or the date something big had happened in your past on the 7th day of the month.
I'm writing it down, yeah.
Okay. And if it is not the 7th day, it is the 7th month, which would be August.
Yeah.
Okay. I also have a male that crossed over. His crossing was a traumatic crossing, he said. He looked like he was between 25 to 40 to me. He had dark hair. Do you know who he is?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Um, I want you to kind of gear towards, when you're thinking about this later, I want you to gear towards dad's side of the family. I don't know if it's an uncle or a friend of your dad's, but he pointed at your dad just now. So somehow he's gearing towards that side. Okay?
Okay, I know who you're on about.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pass so that we can get a bunch of people in tonight. I'm passing the next one who wants to go. And I'm
Yeah.
going to go get a fan.
I can go. Hiya, Steph.
Yeah.
Hiya. Yeah, I also got a nan step forward, like a grandmother figure. She brought through the colour blue. I don't know if that's significant to this lady. I also got, but I got kind of a sense of like a little girl come forward, possibly even like a sister figure to you. Would you understand that?
Would that be passing or?
I feel like they just spoke of a little sister, actually.
So I'm going through something with my little sister at the moment, and
Okay, that makes sense. They brought through the month of September as well
okay.
as being quite significant, and the number 24, which you could split as well.
Yeah, I can relate to the 24th.
Okay. They're also talking about horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you understand that? And also, they were kind of making me like, I felt like my left leg was numb, or there was some pain there. Would you understand that as well?
No, but I will write that down.
Okay. I don't know whether that's significant to the nan, but they were just bringing that forward. They've also, I saw something, I'm not entirely sure what it is. So I'll show you the kind of, I've basically kind of got, I don't know whether this might just jump out at you as being significant, or whether it might come up a bit later, or it might be a symbol for something, because I quite often get things like that, but I don't always know what they're showing me. So you kind of showed me like 3 circles. So like a bigger one, then a smaller one, then a smaller one, kind of going off to the corner.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Okay. It's just like, as I shut my eyes, it just came straight into my vision. They didn't show me much more than that. But if you can take that, then that's great. I feel like they're telling you to slow down. I know you've got like a lot on your plate at the moment. One of the big messages they're asking is for you to really slow down and not to rush through things, okay? They're also, we're talking about, I know we've been doing some judgment, because they're telling you you need to know your worth, okay? They're saying you're not what people think of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you need to kind of know your worth a little bit more. And I feel like their other main message was just that what you're going through at the moment, you're not alone, okay? So I feel like, yeah, that was their main message, just letting you know that they are around you, sweet, and whatever it is you're going through at the moment, that's the big message here. They're telling you, yeah, they're working really hard on your behalf.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries, thank you.
I just have a couple things. Stephanie, do you understand the name Patrick, or someone connected to you with a P and be a male figure?
Not as of yet, no.
Okay. Also, would you understand? I got library or a bookstore. I'm seeing a lot of books, so I didn't know if you're connected with any.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other thing I got, would you understand mouth sores connected to this person, this male figure?
Not as of yet. I will take it down.
Okay. I also did get the number 7 for July, but I also got 24, but I got it as in 4 and 2, so it could have been in reversed. And I also got the grandmother coming forward too. Those were just a few things that I got.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Should I go? Hey, Stephanie. I don't have a lot. I'm a little bit distracted right now, but one of the first things that came through was just the sensation in my shoulders, and I'm not sure if it's symbolic or if it's a memory or, you know, a situation, but I just felt like someone was shaking me. Like I just felt the pressure on my shoulders and in my chest, like someone is forcefully shaking me. And I'm not sure if it's, like I said, symbolic, just like wake up, or if it's just something that maybe is connected to a memory that you had or experience that you had. I
Yeah.
feel like I had the female and male energy come through. Um, I got the number 7. I also got the letter N and the word well, as in well being. The word well came through. Also, they showed me the game chess. And it's almost like it has something to do about the final move to end the game. Um,
Okay.
And I also saw a similar symbol like Helen, but in my mind, I thought it had something to do with the evil eye, but I also saw that similar symbol. I also got pressure and pain in my neck, specifically on the left side, like almost behind my ear.
Yeah.
Um, feel like there's something I'm still forgetting, but I'm gonna leave it by that by now. I hope it resonates, and I leave the loved ones with you.
Thank you.
Mira, did you want me to go before you? Okay. Okay, Stephanie, first of all, when I connected with your energy, I also got a male. I feel this male is also same around 25 to 30, 35 in that age range. He is someone that has passed, and he passed before his time. I keep getting before my time, before my time. What I was shown is blue jeans, a raggedy kind of a ripped t-shirt. I feel this person is connected to your father's side because I kept getting brother or best friend, brother, best friend, brother, best friend, and once above you. Like he would have been like an uncle to you, or knew you when you were a bit younger.
Yeah.
I hope this makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you now, please sit with that energy. That this person is around your vibration, around your family, around that a guardianship energy to you, your family, and is around. And he did pass before his time, and his energy is floating around your family. I also got for you mother, grandmother energy, mother, grandmother energy. I feel with everyone's words, this is more your grandmother. I also feel there is some communication issues within the female lineage energy, your family. I feel there's something going on with communication between your mother and your sister there. I also got moving away. Have you moved away from your family, or are you looking to move away from your family?
I'm looking at moving away, yeah.
Okay. I also got shown a doorway with a narrow stairway going up. So do you live like upstairs? When you walk in your door, do you go straight upstairs to your room, or is your room upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that confirmation. Are you having pain in your legs or pain when you're going up the stairs?
Yeah, I have pains in my legs, yeah.
Okay, thank you for that confirmation. And do you sit, when you go upstairs, do you sit on your bed a little bit? Like before you lay down and that, do you kind of sit on the edge of your bed and kind of contemplate your day and kind of speak? It's like a downtime.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that when you sit in that downtime, when you sit in that stillness, your grandmother sits with you on the bottom of the bed, do you ever feel like someone is there with you, or you kind of turn and you see a bit of a shadow or a light, or you feel like someone's there with you?
Yeah.
That's your grandmother. Please know that she is there with you. She is trying to guide you with those issues that you are going through. You're leading with your emotion and you're reacting too quickly rather than stepping back and thinking about what to do and how to communicate with your mother and how to communicate with your sister. Take a bit of time and don't react so abruptly and so quickly. I also get that you strain a lot with your eyes and then you get a headache around your temple and above your eye. Take some time. Don't strain your eyesight so much. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You need to take some time, some stillness, and step away from the chaos that you're putting yourself in. I get that you don't know when to step back and take some time for yourself, and you keep trying to do more and more and more and more and more, and then you hold a lot of anxiety and blame yourself for all the situations. Take some time and listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, take some time to step back from it all, sit in stillness, connect to your intuition, to connect to your angels. They are with you. Your grandmother is with you, and she's saying that this situation will pass, and you will get through it very, very strong, stronger than you know you are. So I hope that did resonate with you.
Yeah, it did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey Stephanie, it's Mira. How you going?
Hi, Mira.
Is your heart rate like elevated at the moment?
Yeah.
I can feel it. I just wanted you to take some deep breaths because that's a lot of information to take in. So I feel like you're quite nervous at the moment. So if you want to just take in some deep breaths, please.
Yeah.
Just to get you back into your body a bit more, because when there's a lot of information that comes up and it can be quite triggering, we don't want you to be in this kind of state when you're receiving it, because it's like flying over your head, but also we don't want you to be just nervous, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just want you to take in a deep breath and then hold it for 3 seconds and then breathe out slowly, please.
Yeah.
Do it 4 times, please. And I was also going to say, if you've got some water as well, or a drink, just to have a drink, just to, again, cool you down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel better? Are you breathing better?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. So, I'll start off. I don't know whether this is because of your middle name, but has there ever been any reference to Sinead O'Connor in your family? Or sorry?
No.
Okay, so that was just me because of your middle name. That's okay. What I got when I connected to you is that your throat chakra needs clearing. It's like you hold a lot of information back, and in terms of like conflict, it feels like you hold it back rather than say what you need to say to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And also, do you have a tendency to correct yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably because of everything that you've been through, and that feels like you've been through a lot of heartache, and I want to say in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Can you touch that? Because there was also a song that was coming up, and I'll get Helen to sing this. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like that's significant at the moment, but I also saw a lot of used tissues, so like bunched up, and it's like there's a lot of tears around you as well. Have you been
Yeah.
experiencing that?
Yeah.
I did have a motherly figure come through. She came through as like a standoffish kind of person, and it feels like she comes across as that because she's a bit wary of people, so she's a bit standoffish to begin with, but very big heart. Can you take that?
Yeah.
And she also had a lot of tension in her shoulders, and I want to say neck as well. And she's pointing to her head, as in she had some I want to say neurological, some kind of like Alzheimer's or dementia or something going on with her head. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. She's standing with two children, so I feel like there was two lost children, a male and a female. Can you take that?
Not as of yet, but I'll write it down.
So I did write miscarriages ×2. First there's a male and then there was a female. Can you take those, or were you not aware of them?
I'm not aware as of yet.
Okay. No worries. Then I had a male come through and I heard the word uncle. That's passed. He looks like a heavier male, like heavier build, but tall, I want to say. Can you take that?
Yeah.
He also pointed to his chest area, like if he had heart or lung issues. Can you take that?
Yeah.
He also gave me, and I don't know if this is a name that relates to him, as in first, last, or middle name, or if it's someone in his family, but the names started with B, but I heard Brian. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. He also said that he was in his 50s. Can you also take that?
Yeah.
Okay. He also then showed me a rocking horse. I don't know. It just looks like one that a child can get on top of.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Sorry, I missed what you said.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, cool. Then I heard that. What did I hear next? The month of March this year feels significant, not to anyone's passing or anything like that, but something happened in March this year that has kind of sparked an upheaval in your life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I had another male come through, and this was an older male. I felt my hands were shaking, and it could be Parkinson's, or it could be that their nervous system wasn't great. Can you take that?
Not as of yet, no.
Okay.
I'll take no.
Okay. When I asked for a name, he gave me I don't know if this is initials or if it's their name or a nickname, or that they were a DJ, but I heard DJ. Can you take those?
Not as of yet.
Okay. They also said that July was significant to them. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, they're showing me like dark framed glasses, like as in reading glasses, not sunglasses. Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, like maybe towards the end of their lifetime, but their hair was very short, as in like almost shaven. It looks.
Okay.
Can you take that?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. And now I'm just going to go through what they want to say. What the biggest message is that's coming through is needing to gather all your strength to lift yourself up and get through whatever you need to get through in the next 6 months. It feels like it's going to be a rocky road, but just remember don't think of the end game, because it feels like it's going to be moving somewhere. But don't think of the end game, just think of what you need to do like step by step rather than where you're going to be going. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I also need to remind you that you have even though you might see this as not existent at the moment, but you have a very solid group of people to rely on, or that you can ask for help. You just need to ask them for help instead of relying on yourself all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got a confirmation birth as well. And there's also something about needing to just breathe, like making an effort to deep breathe every day to calm yourself in those moments, because it feels like when things get tough, you just want to run away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And they're just saying now's not the time to run away. Now's the time to get everything in order so that you can move.
Okay.
And that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy. I hope everything works out for you. I feel like it will. You just got to get through the next 6 months.
That's a lot of information. I relate to most of everything that everyone has said to me.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for allowing us in.
Thank you.
And thank you for your patience.
Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too, hon.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, a couple of things. I know Miranda's having issues. Like, I know a few people are saying that they're having internet issues, and it's really weird because I have I can hear this. Oh, wait, did I do it right? Miranda, are you there? No. I'm trying to invite. Do you guys hear like this constant like? It just stopped. Like it was like a lot of, almost like electricity coming through the phone. It was like, I even unplugged it because I was like, is it my phone doing that? And a couple things here. Wait, Miranda, I'm trying to invite you back in, baby. I don't know how this happened. Where are you? And nobody knows where Lori is today. I did. I'm trying to get her in. Amazon, thank you so much for. You heard it too. Okay.
Briefly, I thought.
Yeah, it's like it's coming back again. I saw. Where did Lori go? It sounds like a fan blowing. No, but the fan, I don't even hear it running. But what I hear is like a hissing sound. Okay. I just didn't know if it was just my phone or what it was. I think that there's some storms going on in a lot of places around here or whatever. I don't have any storm by me today, but I'm wondering if that's why Miranda's having an issue getting in. Man, where are you, love?
That would make sense because I'm also the one who's having issues. So it must be in Illinois area.
Yep.
Miranda got booted out before and she had to come back in.
That was really weird because I seen her saying something about that her comments were being deleted or something, because I'm not deleting anything.
Yeah, she's being filtered and she got booted out before, so I think she's having TikTok issues.
Oh. Why?
I think it happened after she said hello to someone that was in the room that was named Gunner.
Oh my God. Because I thought it was that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
So we're not going to say that name. So if you come up, don't say your name. We'll just spell it out. Amazon, thanks for all the lights. Likes Angel, Gemini, Sean. I seen you were asking. You said it's. You were asking some questions. You're like, why didn't some of it make sense or whatever? Because when you are talking to the spirit world, sometimes when we give a message to somebody, it doesn't mean that it's not a real message. It means that they may not understand it right now. But when the veil is up, people can come around, and when you're being read, your mind is trying to grab so much stuff so fast. So a lot of times it takes you having to disconnect from us and just calm yourself down, and then stuff starts to make sense. She was really not kicked out, was she? No freaking way. Yeah, because I don't even see her to be able to invite her. What the Sam Hill? Okay. You keep trying, lovely. I thought she just jumped down herself. Oh, I see her again.
No, by the looks that her reception, like her bars were going down, and so that could have been why she got kicked out.
Okay. Oh, I see Lori. I say blue sky. Well, why did that song just pop in my head? Come on, Mary, you know this. I just saw, I see blue skies. I saw Frank Sinatra or something.
I see trees are green. That
Yeah. Why did they just jump in my head?
Roses too.
I was gonna say she's the singer.
Yeah, I know, but you keep coming up with two.
And I think to myself,
I was gonna say, can I do this?
I don't know why that popped in my head, whoever that's for. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I hope Miranda can find. Lori, did you leave us? Lori, I saw you there.
Probably
doing
got
yoga
kicked out
cocaine.
too.
Are people getting kicked out? Don't kick my friends out. They're nice people.
What?
They're bloody
Do
nice
we
people.
know who's next?
Yes, I know. Miranda gave a list before she knocked herself out. Let's scroll down and find it.
Before she knocked herself out.
Miranda, where are you? Come back, come back, come back. She literally gave a list. Okay, the next one is Wrangler. All right. I know.
I can smell freshly baked bread, like rolls,
Oh, I like fresh bread.
like almost like someone worked in a bakery.
Mm.
Like, you know, when it's like that, it's not the fresh smell, it's like a stench smell, like that's
Oh.
in their clothes, like a bakery person.
Interesting. A stench smell. All right, Wrangler, bring you in.
Or like a smell of, you know, when yeast is bubbling, that smell.
Oh yeah, I don't like that smell.
It's
That's not a nice smell.
You made me hungry and then not so much.
Yeah, it's a great diet plan.
Hi, Wrangler.
Hey, Wrangler. I
What's
know we
up?
got to you a couple of weeks ago when I found you again, and I know your wife is with you.
I own a bakery. Oh my god, I wanna be your friend. Sorry.
Michelle, meet Michelle.
Hi.
Hi.
So
What about the rest of us? Not just Michelle.
And here's the whole gang.
Yeah. The whole gang.
The gang from 3 different continents.
Uh huh.
Yes, I know. I can hear the accent. It's like pretty cool.
I was gonna say, do you want me to speak in American?
No, don't.
Do it really badly.
I love the way you talk. I especially love when we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
And I have to say it in 3 different languages, and it's all English.
Yeah, we love your accent.
Yep. All right. So how about Wrangler? We do Michelle tonight instead.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. All right, Michelle. Is it 2 L's? You have hell in your name, don't you?
Yep.
Yep. I don't want to get kicked off. What's your middle name, love?
Anne.
Michelle. Okay, Anne. All right. Excuse me a minute, love.
And as in with an E on the end, or no E?
No,
Yeah, E. You have an E, right?
No, just ANN.
Oh, I was going with Michelle. I'm gonna shut up. Okay. I thought you were saying, yeah, Michelle. I was like, what? Okay. Somebody watch out for Miranda to come in, okay?
Mhm.
All right, Michelle, I'm going to get started here. Just give me yes or no's, okay? The first thing that I got was a grandma that was coming through. That's on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. Then I had a grandpa that came through right after that. This grandpa that came through, I felt like grandma crossed over first, then the grandfather crossed over.
Um. Yeah.
Okay. Because he said her first, then me second. Okay. He was a little bit taller. He wasn't a real tall man, but he was taller. He had to look very proud of like his height. So I'm going to take that he was high 5 foot, middle, lower 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Okay. I also I seen him like kind of like walking with a waddle with one of his legs from an injury.
Yep. Yep.
I also seen military flags around him, so he was either very proud of the military or he was in the service.
He was in the service.
Okay. I have a mom on the other side. Is that your mom that's on the other side?
No.
Okay, because I have a mom that's on the other side. Wrangler, your mom's still here? Okay, so that's why you guys are together. I got the mom on the other side. Okay. Then I see legal issues. So there's legal issues around you. You understand that? Yes. Okay. I also seen a separation between mom and dad. Mom and dad were separated from each other.
Yes. Yep.
They were showing me one of your angels was showing me you as a little girl that was being bullied. And then they were saying that you were being picked on even as a young adult by some male that was not a very nice person.
Not right now. I don't.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind though.
Okay. I'm going to go with this, keep talking about this male for a second, because they just said to me that he was a narcissist. So there was a male in your life, and I don't know if he was related to you or who he was, but that he was not very nice to you. Okay, you can hold that one for a second.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of turmoil and trauma and hell around you, and that's why I said there's hell in your name. That you've gone through a lot of bumps, and that not just mental but physical bumps. Okay. It was interesting because I heard the word Monday. So I don't know what happened on a Monday or something happened this past Monday, but somebody said Monday to me. So I don't know what that meant. If somebody crossed on a Monday, you found out on a Monday, I have no idea. They literally said Monday. So kind of write that down and try to figure out what happened on a Monday that's significant that you're holding on to. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I also was given the month of March. So that would be birth date, death date, anniversary date. or something big in your past that happened in the month of March? When did you move into your new home? When did you start your relationship? When did you lose a relationship? I'm kind of gearing towards that direction.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I was also given the number 19. 19th would be the 19th day of a month. Again, it would be a birth date, death date, anniversary date. Some number that's significant to you is the number 19.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I also, this was interesting, and I had to ask myself, did I hear this because we were looking for Lori? But I heard the name Lori. Is Lori significant to you somehow?
Yeah, it can
Okay.
be.
As I said, I wasn't sure if I was looking for Lori, and I just heard it to myself. I I have a mom. As I said, I have two moms that I wrote down. I have one up high, which means a cross mom, and I have one down below. But the one down below looked like she was going through some physical and even possibly some mental issues.
My mom's still here. She's
Yeah.
she's older, so I mean she's getting older in age, so
Okay. So like forgetting things.
physical. Yeah, she has some physical stuff.
Okay. Because it just said mom, it gave me the mom, and then it talked about physical and mental issues. Let's see if I missed anything. Oh, I also saw an ant that's on the other side. Do you know who this ant belongs to?
No.
All right. So it's either mom or dad's sibling, or one of your grandmothers that lost a child.
Oh, I know who that is. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. One more thing. And Wrangler, I'm going to take you out of the equation here because I don't think it's at you. But I also see an addiction issue in your circle.
Okay.
And that, okay. Your angels are like, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but there's some struggle that had to go on to get there. But it was being watched over. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pass to who wants to go next. Oh wait, did Miranda make it back? Miranda's back. Miranda's trying to get back.
I guess I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I believe female energy is coming through. I was shown a seahorse. Does that resonate in any way?
Yeah.
One of the first symbols that came through. I was also shown it almost looked like dark blood, but it was a stone, or so I believe. It could also be like a red dark light, but red has significance somehow. But it's very dark red. And right after that, I was also shown the middle finger with the ring on it. So I'm not sure if there's a relation to that. Metal bracelet was also shown to me, and it's like really big, chunky bracelet. It's not just something very small, but it's a chunky bracelet. The letter C was given to me, and the number 11. They also showed me a silver spoon. I also felt like heat waves, just like rushing through my body. I'm not sure if that's significant to you or if that makes sense to you, but that was very distinct. And I feel pressure in my upper stomach, and it also could be related to the kidneys, but it's something in that area. And do you guys have a dog, or is puppy somehow making sense to you? Because I also was shown a small puppy.
Yep.
Okay, and I think that's all I got for now. I hope any of that resonates.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Michelle, I'll go next. This is April. Excuse me. I had a woman come through, and the first thing I heard was livelihood. So I don't know if you're dealing with something financially, like Michelle had said, in regards to money situations. but that was the first thing that I heard. This is an older woman, and give me the number of 86. I don't know if that was the age that she was past, um, but also that it was like her heart stopped.
I wonder if if that's reverse. If that was reverse, I know who that is.
Okay. Also with her, the first other thing that she said is telepathy, and it's like I asked her, I said, "What are you talking about? Did she have? Do you know if she had gifts of telepathy, or she
Um,
um, had some issues that people thought she was crazy because of it?"
yeah, yeah, that's more of that mentality. Yeah.
Okay, and Michelle had also mentioned about a leg, but I get this. Somebody had right leg issues, like it was broken.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't broken, but it had probably the cause of the whole. With the heart and everything else.
Okay, and would you understand a barn house? It's like what they're referring to it is like a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. That's all that I got. Thank you very much for allowing me to read for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we've got some kind of order going because it was the same order as before. I think so. Mary, do you want?
Never known us to be organized.
Okay.
I was going to say we like to be organised, but Helen hasn't been yet, so we're not in
Sorry.
order.
You want me to? I'll wait. Then Helen can go. And
No, you've started. Keep going, Lisa.
my apologies. Okay.
Apologize.
Michelle, I got like a farmhouse when you were younger, or a farm. I don't know what you would call them in your country, but yeah, it was like a barn area and a farmhouse, and this would have been in your family, not your parents' house, but maybe more associated to your grandparents' house or somewhere you went to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was somewhere where you went and spent time to. And I did get an older gentleman, and it made sense to me that this was your grandfather, and this was more at his retirement house age. And I got him saying, go on, get," or something like that, if that makes sense to you, those words. It's and it was very strong American accent to me, and the way he would say it. Um, and I got shown a really big tree. It was somewhere like you would go and sit when you were younger, or you'd like to climb, or it was just something that is in your memory, if that makes sense to you, from when you were younger. If that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm just getting this scenery of your younger years, and it was somewhere where you would go and spend time with. And I don't know why I got shown an apron with to do with your grandmother, or the time where you spent time. They were showing me an apron hanging in the kitchen, if that makes sense to you.
Yep.
And I got told that you got displaced. Like, did you spend more time there than in your home because of some troubles or some communication issues or something like that?
I'd have to go way back. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But I used to take off a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. And I'm not sure why I'm getting told you took time to travel to get away. I feel this is in your teenage years or something. You just got up and left.
Yep.
didn't want to be around.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm
much.
excited
I'm
to.
going to travel. I'm just going to get away, and I'm just going to travel.
Yep.
And it was a way of getting away from the strictness and that lifestyle, and just getting away to find yourself and be yourself. I get that there was a lot of hardship for you, emotional hardship, and a lot of childhood traumas. And it was your way of finding yourself and being yourself, and falling into yourself and figuring out who you are. And that was healing for you. Right now, I get shown a lot of red ribbon around you. When it comes to me, when I see red ribbon, red ribbon, red ribbon, and spirit comes through, it's legal contracts, legal documents, legal proceedings. I feel that you are going through something that is going to involve mediation and getting back into mediation. Does it make sense to you?
Yes.
So you feeling and hoping that it's just going to be smooth sailing, but I'm getting shown that you will have to go into mediation. So there is two parties with a third party, and there will have to be some kind of mediation. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. One, two. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out 1, 2, 1, 2. So if I see just smooth, flowing red ribbon, that means it's just time, and it will work out. But with you, there is 1, 2, 1, 2. There are knots in it, so that means making sure the mediation and the meetings run smoothly. There will have to be mediation and backwards and forwards meetings, and there are some things that need to be worked out, documentation, checking wording, and there is a bit of backwards and forwards with this, and something to do with money and finances. So you're going to have to put in a bit more money than you would like to get the outcome that you desire. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think that's all. I've got to spend more time with your family. Oh, okay, yes, sorry, I did write one more thing. You're getting too much into your head. You're focusing too much on the end result. So just take a breath, sit in the moment, and know that everything that is happening for a purpose. The doors of opportunity that did close for you closed for a purpose. And remember, sometimes the universe shakes us to wake up.
Okay.
To tell you that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all good for me to jump in, Mira? Yeah? Hiya.
Where are you?
Hello, Michelle. Okay, first of all, I was given the name, like, brother. Would you have had, like, a brother or somebody that would have been like a brother to you, like a friend that would have had, like, an accident?
I have a brother who's still here.
Okay.
I would have to.
Because I heard the word brother, and later on, I felt like a granddad came forward, who I felt like would have had like heart issues, and then he went on, and I got like a worse kind of like crushing feeling. Does that make sense? And I kind of got a sense of an accident. And I feel like, because to begin with, when I first tried to tune in, I wasn't kind of getting a lot from this individual. I feel like your granddad kind of came forward to kind of like help,
With
you
the
know,
system.
sort of push you forward to sort of communicate a few more things. But I got the word brother, or like a brotherly energy around this person. It brought through the numbers 1 and 3 as being quite significant. This could be January, March, 13. But just bear that in mind. Could also be like people in the family or something like that.
Okay.
June, they were talking about, is there a birthday coming up in June?
I have a birthday party to go to in June. Yeah.
Okay, so they were talking about a celebration. They kind of showed me like a birthday present and talked about quite soon in June. Okay, has someone, if you don't mind me asking, has someone been incarcerated?
I've had yeah. There's a kid that he just got out of jail now. He was
Okay.
in jail.
So they kind of gave me a sense of that around you, and I was getting pins and needles in my feet. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And very much, I feel like the message is all about with yourself, kind of taking your power back, or not letting people kind of walk over you. Does that make sense? That was very much the message in here. And they're also talking about you to really asking you to live in the present moment. Okay, not to look back at the past or too much in the future. It's about living, like accepting where you are, living in the here and now a little bit more. Okay, to be able to move forward. So to be able to move forward, you kind of need to stay very much in the present. We're not looking back. We're not looking too far in the forward. Just kind of enjoy where you are at the moment, so to speak, and don't worry too much about what's coming up and that kind of thing. Just stay in the here and now, and that is the best way for you to move forward. I don't know whether you worry quite a lot about the future and stuff like that, and maybe that kind of acts as a bit of a block for you.
Yeah,
forwards.
yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah, that
So
makes
you
sense.
need to, yeah, but worry. I always say like worrying. Although I say that and I worry all the time,
Yeah, no.
worrying is like
It's a hard process.
it just prolongs the agony at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't change the outcome to things. So yeah, that's a big message here: is to take back your power, and be true to yourself. Don't let people sort of walk all over you. Okay, and yeah, just stay in the present moment.
Okay.
But I hope that makes sense, Michelle.
Yeah, that made a lot of sense. Thank you.
No worries.
Definitely.
Hi, Michelle. It's Mira. How you going?
How are you?
Not the host, Michelle. The other Michelle.
I was getting lonely.
Because Michelle, the host, was like we haven't seen
Every
each other.
time somebody said Michelle, I was like, yeah, what?
Exactly. Michelle with 2 L's, let's just say. Now you know the difference.
So I'll go back to make
Michelle, I want to say you're not a huge fan of water drinking, are you?
No.
You really need it. You really do.
Yep.
Do you also get hip pain?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you find when you get up off the chair that your knees click or your joints click?
Yep.
Okay. Are you the type of person that makes? I love that Wrangler's like,
Yeah.
Michelle's turn. Are you the type of person that makes a lot of lists and then gets overwhelmed by them?
Yep.
Okay. Now I don't know what wedding song it is, but I heard a wedding song and I'm being told that you love it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just Wrangler, if you've got pen and paper, write it down. I don't know what it is. It might come up later. Just hang on a sec. I also, I'm not laughing at you. I also heard the song I See Red. Do you remember that song from the 80s? I see red, I see red, I see red. And I feel like that's when you're pushed, like really pushed, you see red and then you're like, tornado, look out.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And again, there's absolutely no judgment. Also, while I was waiting, I was looking at the smoke from I'm burning stuff, and in the smoke there was blue, the colors blue, green, purple, and white. And I feel like based on that, because I was like, I kept staring at it's not there anymore, but I kept staring at it. I'm like, I've never seen that in smoke before. But I feel like that's to do with how open you are. I want to say you have a lot of love to give, but you're selective. I want to say your throat. Was closed down for a long time, but now you speak up for yourself.
Yep.
But it's something that you're still learning to do. Be better at.
Yep.
Purple. I'm getting that. You get light taps on your shoulders. Do you feel that?
Yep.
And also at night you get it might not happen every night, but you get profound dreams and you get a lot of information in your dreams.
Yeah.
So don't hesitate to, when you work out what the message is, to tell the person that information, whether it's Wrangler, whoever it is, to give that information to that person.
Okay.
Okay. Do you also get tightness in your chest?
I do, yeah. Not all the time, but I do.
But you know it's not a problem. It's just something that you got to remember. It's like when you get that tightness, it's like a reminder to breathe slower.
Yeah.
And stop putting I'm going into the messages before we go into the people, but the messages of stop putting so much pressure on yourself, because you're the one that's creating that for yourself, rather than excuse me, because I'm choking on this smoke now. You're creating that chaos for yourself, like when it comes to the overwhelm, I want to say, not the external. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I also saw a horse and a carriage and long green grass, as it was like a male was on it, and they were like the horses. There was two that I could see at the front, and I was like, not so much like a carriage, like a mystical carriage. It's more like a flat top kind of trailer. I want to say that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you take that? I know that some people were saying something about a farm house or a barn.
Yeah.
Barn, shall I say?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's to do with that kind of area. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Then I heard like you tend to be jumpy as well. So like if you get startled, I want to say, what's the American word for that? Like jumpy, as in like if
Startled?
someone startled. Yeah, okay, there you go. Startled. Do you get startled? Yes, like easily.
Yes. Yeah.
Even though it's funny for others, it's not so funny for you. It takes you a few minutes to like settle.
Yep.
But that's from everything that you've, I want to say, grown up around and experienced over time. So when that happens, just remember to breathe, not tense up so much, because I feel like you tense up a lot. Also, I heard baby boy and I saw light blue balloons. Can you take that? And I'm hearing now that it might not be such a baby boy at the moment.
Yeah.
So do you have a son?
I don't have physically, no. I don't have any kids, but
But
I
there's
do
one on
have-
the other side?
Yeah.
So they would be like probably younger than me a little bit.
Actually, how do I say that? My partner that passed, her daughter is she's supposed to be having a baby boy right now.
Okay. As in, like, she's not very far. Like the birth isn't very far away.
Right.
Okay. That's exciting. Also, I smelt. This isn't. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is a spirit. Smelly feet, like male smelly feet. Can you take that?
Yep. I can. That I can. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Like I needed to smell that, but that's okay. When I was like, oh man, out of all smells, please not that. You know. Did this person also have bladder and kidney issues?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I also got told that they're an older individual, but they didn't give me a number.
Yep.
Can you take that?
Yeah, I can.
Also, they showed me a red metal toolbox, it looked like a toolbox to me, and they're holding it. Can you take that? They're saying it was pretty banged up though, so it wasn't like shiny and brand new looking. It just looks like a red toolbox.
Yeah. Yeah. I can take that.
Okay. Did they also at some stage have a red car? Don't ask me what kind of car, but a red car.
Yeah.
Okay. Did this person have a lisp? A little bit of a lisp?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who is the male or the male that's in spirit that had a bit of a lisp? Or hang on a second. Did this person have dentures, like false teeth?
Yeah. That's
Did they speak funny with their false teeth?
yeah.
I think that's what it is. Thanks for confirming that. What was I going to say? Oh, also, was there a fire in the home at some point in your lifetime?
My mom, yeah, there was some stuff that I had that the fire was in a cellar and a lot of the stuff got burnt that I had. Actually,
Okay.
a lot of stuff that we had from our childhood got burnt.
Okay, so did you lose that stuff in that fire?
Yeah.
Okay, and there was quite a bit of sentimental things in there
Yeah.
and things of value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that a particular traumatic time of your life?
Um.
Not because of the fire, but just around that kind of timeline, I want to say.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy stuff going. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also going to go through. Does your mum's name start with S or her middle name?
Nope.
Do you have a female spirit? Female past loved one that starts with S or middle name or last name even. I'm getting the name starts with S-A. It's okay if you don't. I'm just going to go into some of the information that I got around there. They were saying they're very close to you. You grew up together. They had balancing issues. Like, I want to say this person. I'm getting the numbers 3 and 5, and I don't know if that's 35 or if that's the 3rd of May or the 5th of March. Does that make sense?
Not at this moment right now. It's
That's
like
okay.
my mind is bouncing it. Yeah, I don't know. I would have. I'll keep keep that in my head.
Yeah. They're also saying that they went to school with you, so it could be someone from that you went to school with that you probably haven't seen in a while
Okay.
or heard from.
Yep.
They're also showing me that like their eyes, like their eyesight was deteriorating, and I feel like that's to do with it feels like diabetes. Does that? I don't know if you need to look that up or clarify with someone, but I'd just write that down.
Okay.
And I feel like the messages have already come through in other ways throughout this, as well as what everyone else has said. So thank you that's what I've got for you today. Thank you for letting me connect to your energy. I also want to say I know you're not into water, but Wrangler, I'm still talking to it. But I feel like if you were to have, even if it was like peppermint tea or some kind of tea, like fruity tea, I feel like your body needs it it's like instead of like some sugary stuff, maybe have a tea.
Okay.
Think about it. I know you're a big thinker, so just think about it.
I will. I definitely will.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the reading.
I did. Thank you.
One more thing I wanted to say before we say goodbye to each other is, and I know that it was funny because I had wrote down the mechanic. I see the mechanic, and I believe he's crossed over, but I see somebody who was working on cars or trucks. Do you know who that mechanic is that was coming through? Because I heard the toolbox come in, but I was like, I had already seen the mechanic. I seen him working on cars or trucks.
Oh God, I don't know. It could be somebody I didn't even know that's passed yet, and I thought,
Wrangler, is that attached to you? You can show your face now.
Oh, thanks.
maybe your brother.
Yeah, could be my brother.
Okay.
Didn't we just find her
Where?
brother?
I don't mean to cut anybody off. Where's Steph at? Because right now they got tornado warnings where she's at.
The other thing is I keep singing the time warp. I don't know whether it means anything to either of you. I was literally singing it the whole time. I was out in the kitchen. It might be nothing, but I thought
The
I'd just,
time warp
yeah.
would be my mother.
Oh, would it? I literally was out there just singing it. Let's do that. I thought I've got to pass it on because I literally was doing my coffee, singing it the whole time. So
I know Tony just now jumped on, but I just want to say, Wrangler, it was very nice to meet your wife, Michelle. Michelle, I just want you to know that I love your wife. I'm married too, so it's okay.
Okay.
Not that kind of, love, but there's a spiritual love between the two of us that, I'm, glad that we found each other again. And I'm glad to finally get to meet you. And I wish you guys nothing but peace and happiness and joy in your future. And just love each other.
Thank you, Lovey.
Definitely. Thank you.
Night.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
right.
Bye-bye, baby.
What's up, ladies?
Hello, Tony. How are you? And we're still missing Lori. Does anybody know what happened to Lori tonight? She's not even returning my text
No.
messages.
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Welcome back, Miranda. Who is? Okay. Lori, if you're listening to us, you don't even have to read. We just stare at your face. That would crack us up. No, I'm just kidding, because we love you. You're breaking up, baby. So we still have a Steph on the list. Okay. She's not active either. Oh, she's not active? Oh, she's okay. So I see. We thought you got kicked out because you said the next person's name that starts with a G. We thought you were kicked out for like saying a bad thing. GUN. No. I think I can see your comments. Do you not see them? Oh, really?
So you're being watered.
Do you want to comment on something right now? I mean, is there something you were trying to say that like disappeared to you? No. Okay. And if everybody right now, just everybody tap that screen, wake everybody up out there. To just make your finger hurt. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Also, too, I know I appreciate you. That looks really funny, Helen. You have thrown out, yes, there is a class that I'm teaching on, it's June 9th, 2 to 4 Central Time. It is an introduction to mediumship class. We are going back to Zoom classes. It is $35. And I know, Hunter, you asked how do you register for that class? You can message me, and then once you message me, I can get you on the group, and then I will send you over the Zoom number to jump into that class. Okay, so that is on June 9th, the first Zoom class we're bringing back in. So thanks for asking about that. And I was thinking, did I miss anything else? Oh, bathroom break. Okay, no problem. All right, so hang on a second. Let me see. La 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 la. All right, I see Stephanie on there. All right, is there anything else that we need to talk about before we hit the next one? And April had to leave us. We miss you, April. Goodbye. Nope, nothing else nobody wants to talk about? Everybody start tapping that screen right freaking now. I don't see nobody tapping that screen. Helen, are you really tapping a screen, or are you just throwing your finger around?
No, I want to,
Oh, you're just showing the
pulse
motion.
them along. Yeah.
I gotcha. Because I was like, I'm like, it's
I
not
ended up
showing up.
typing myself off the live.
Okay, yeah, don't type yourself off the live. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the next one if we're ready. We got one potty break going here, but that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. And we are welcoming Steph from last week. So we had two Stephs. I know, I messaged her too. I told her she don't have to like talk. She just like show her face and make stuff. Steph, are you with us, love? I think she's trying. She's probably in Illinois. Steph, 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 Steph. Steph, 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 Steph. I'm stepping away for about 10, 15 minutes. You do that, love. Are you going potty too? Because that's a long potty break. Just saying. I mean, if you got problems, we can give you some remedies. Steph's trying. Steph. Mackenzie's from Illinois too. What part of Illinois, love? Oh, in the shower. Oh, you didn't want to bring us with you into the shower? Nice clean reading. What the hell? We could do a little scrub-a-dub. Just keep the curtain here up. I think you're being selfish right now, okay?
Excuse me, but the bathroom's my domain. Just kidding.
Stay out of the bathroom, okay? Find a new place. 3 minutes from Springfield, okay. Oh, we lost Steph. Steph, what happened? The one thing I can she just said, what happened? Me too. I don't know. I think you have an internet issue because I could see like two little bubbles that were like trying to
Yeah.
come in and come in and come in, and then you just popped away.
And I
Try
have
again,
like all
Steph.
the red but we have a connection
No,
thing.
you were. I did. We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you or see you, love. So try it again. All we got from you is little. All we got is it's back again. The little dots. Do you guys see the dots too? Oh, Steph made it. Oh, you don't see the little dots. Hi, Steph.
Hello.
Hello. How are
Can
you?
you hear me?
We can hear you and
Okay.
see you. Beautiful.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. All right, Stephanie. What is your? You said no. Oh, you guys can't see what I see. All right. Are you an IE or ANY?
ANI.
SGPHANI. And your middle name, love?
Rose.
Oh, I love that. That's my daughter's middle name. All right. Give me a moment. I gotta get comfortable and hot. And thanks for your patience.
Everyone's posting about how bad this storm is going to be. It really doesn't look that bad. What you doing?
I'm live. In a group.
Stephanie is live. Leave her alone.
Yeah, that is my daughter.
Hi, daughter.
She's a nosy one.
Tell her you're super cool and you got to be live with a bunch of mediums from around the world.
She would love that actually.
No, but tell her how cool you are. She's not that cool yet.
No, not yet. She's not that cool yet. I am live with a bunch of mediums from around the world.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Actually, I'm in northeast Wisconsin,
Okay.
and there's a big storm that's going to be rolling through, but due to our location, it probably won't hit here like it will other places. So. put it all away.
Okay, I'm gonna get started here, okay? Just yes or no's. I have a grandpa on the other side, but he said Papa to me. So the grandpa, so when they say Papa to me, it means that they had a nickname. So there's a grandpa on the other side. So either his government name was shortened, like if he was Robert, they called him Bob, or do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay. I also, your heart was like radiating a closeness and a fondness for your father. Like there was like something in your heart that just, I don't know if it needed it or it had it. But there's a yearning for dad. Is dad on the other side, hon?
No,
Okay, because he kind of went up high, so that's why I kind of assumed that he was on the other side. Is there a father-like figure that crossed over to you?
that would be the person you spoke of.
Okay, all right, thank you. Then I also I have a brother on the other side, and I don't know if it's your brother or your dad's brother, because he's pointing at your dad for some reason. But he was a smoker and a drinker.
It might be a grandfather, but not a brother.
A brother. So that's why I was figuring it was an uncle to you, or your brother, or a brother-like figure, somebody who was like your best brother.
Not right now.
Okay, I feel like his crossing had to do with kind of like his own demise, like he created his own problems with his smoking and his drinking. And yeah, I don't think he was that old when he crossed over. I would say between 40 and 50. And again, he's pointing at dad. So I feel like there's some relationship between him and dad. This was interesting. I saw airplanes. I don't know if somebody collected airplanes, lived around the airport, or had something to do with airplanes, or was in the what is that military people in the planes? It's not the Navy. They're in a boat.
Air Force.
Air Force. So okay. Or if it was one of those. But do you understand why I was seeing an airplane?
Kind of.
Okay. So you're saying it's a long stretch. You're not quite sure where it's coming from. For
Right.
some reason, it was important to somebody on their side. That's why they brought up the airplane. That's why I was wondering if they were collectors of it or something, or they're part of the airport. I'm not sure. Um, I seen. I was given the month of November. Birth date, death date, anniversary date. Something in the past was important in the month of November. Stephanie, focus.
No, I've got nothing.
Help me here. Okay. Help me help you. Okay. So write down November, okay, because for some reason November is like radiating around you. They also gave me the number 27. I almost feel like it's a carryover month. Like November was when something was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen until December. November is when you heard some news, it didn't pass till December, or it didn't happen till December. So it's a carrier month for you. It was the beginning of a transition.
That makes sense.
Well, thank goodness you woke up, Stephanie. Stay with me now. Okay. Okay. I also got number 27. Birth date, death date, anniversary, the 27th day of a month. Or in numerology, I can split it to February 7th. So for some reason, just hold on to the 27. I'm not going to make you think that hard. Okay. I seen a new house either coming or pondering purchasing a new house, or a move coming up for you, or did you just move? Because it's saying new house, so it feels like there's a shift coming up that you're either thinking about it or you're moving.
No, somebody close to me just closed
On their house.
They sold their house today.
Okay, all right. So that's the new house then. Okay. I saw somebody who crossed over, not this man that I saw before, but I saw another person that had crossed over, and it was a younger male, and his crossing over was of his own demise. Do you understand that one? Okay. And I'm sorry. And I saw a car accident. Do you know the car crash that I saw? Okay.
I saw it too.
Okay.
I wasn't there, but I saw it.
Okay. I seen a child that's in your family, either around your family or it was in your immediate family, that had like childhood illnesses. There was almost a fear of if the child was going to make it or not. Okay. I also saw somebody that kept trying to hurt themselves. And I don't like to say this one. I have to be careful on here so that I don't get kicked off. But I saw somebody that was being assaulted or molested. Do you understand who that person was? Okay. Do you know why I just saw daisies or dandelions? They said.
Yes.
Okay. And is it grandma that you're named after? Your middle name is after?
No.
Because they said that you were named after somebody, and I felt like it was another woman in your family, like a grandma or aunt that you were named after.
It was not after someone in the family.
Okay. Neither was my Rose, but I just felt like you were triggered from somebody. Do you know if it was another family member that named you, other than your mom?
No.
Okay. Because you know, like sometimes like grandmas get in your head, and like you have to name her. Okay. Because I feel like your middle name has something that's more significant than just being Rose. It's really interesting because when I saw the airplane, I just looked at it again, and I just saw, and I just had to write it down, the name Delta Force. So I don't know who that is, if somebody was in the military or what it was, but they were. It has to do with planes. I know that much. Okay, so you can hold on to that one, and I'm going to pass you to one of my beautiful friends here. And again, my heart goes out to you, and I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
Hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Right. Okay. So straight away, I kind of got the word mum. So I feel like mum's not past, this is mum's mum. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Does mum really look like you? Or do you really look like your mum? I feel like they will say, like, I really feel like they're talking about a big resemblance there. Okay. And with it, I feel like they're talking about like confusion and possible headaches. Is this with this person past?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. They were giving me like an S name or like an SP name. Name. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay. That's kind of what I felt like I was getting, like it's either an S name or SP name. SP. Now I got that rain, go away, come again another day. Now I know obviously you've mentioned that you've got storms coming. I don't know whether you can just take that little, it's kind of like a nursery rhyme I think you used to sing when you're younger. So it may be related to the storms at the moment and you may be able to take it for some other reason. But that's what I was kind of getting in my ear. They're also showing me sugar, which when they do that, it usually talks about, I usually take that as kind of diabetes or something like that. Would you understand that? Either that or someone's got a really sweet tooth.
That would be me.
Oh, okay. Usually other one means one of the two. They were showing me sugar. We're talking about sugar. They brought up the month of January as being quite significant. Would you understand that?
Yes.
And they're talking about somebody that's passed very recently. So recently to me would have been probably in the last year. Okay. They were talking about 3. And when I see 3 as a tally, I see 3 in a family. Has one of these passed? Is one of them no longer here?
All 3.
Oh, all 3 have passed. So is there a 3 in it? Because I could have got 3, then I got a 2.
So we had 3 That passed in 4 months last year.
Wow.
And 2 of them were one after the other within a month.
Okay. So that's what I got. 3 and then 2. So like my ego kind of took over and I thought, what's the 3 and the 2 about? So I thought maybe one had gone. And then the other thing they were bringing me through was another song, funny enough, when that was that. So it may relate because some of the messages they were coming through with is all talking about new beginnings for you, but about letting the past go. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of the past, which, you know, and I hate when I say this, but I think that's really difficult to ask of somebody. But yeah, a lot of it was about new beginnings, leaving behind the past, leaving behind past mistakes and things like that. Yeah, talking about moving to the new and accepting yourself for who you are as well. I mean, you've got quite a low self-esteem at the moment, sweet, but they were talking about that. Like, you need to accept all parts of you, good, bad, all that kind of thing. Okay. And yeah, and they were singing the song, so it may relate to that, or you may just be able to take the song on itself. But the song "When I Was Just a Little Girl," I asked my mother, "What will I be?" It's K Sarah Sarah. What will be will be. Okay, so whether you can take the song in itself or that's the message in itself, what will be will be. Okay. Yeah, and that was a beautiful little message I felt towards the end. I was singing away to myself. But I'll leave there, lovely, this week. That's what I got for you tonight.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Can we all sing it together? I really love that song. Let's go ahead.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're starting. We're all just starting. No one's singing. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mommy, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me.
Hey, Sarah. Okay, sorry. We'll go back to you.
Hey, Sarah, Sarah. Yeah. There you go.
Only here can you get serenaded and read in the same way.
Appreciate it very much.
That's it.
So Nat stepped away. I don't know if she's back. She said she's stepping
In the
away.
shower.
I'm still in the shower.
Yes, she is. She's so dedicated, though. She's sticking with us.
Next time I go to the bathroom, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not. I won't take you to the bathroom with me.
Okay, Tony, did Tony want to go or shall I? I'm just gonna go for it, Steph. Okay, my love. The first image I got connecting with your energy was a older female standing in a field of flowers, and it made perfect sense when Michelle mentioned the flowers, although I did not place what flowers they were. So it was an older lady walking around in a field of flowers for you and walking towards you. And it was like walking downhill towards you. I get for you that you have been feeling quite low, and I got the number 12. So for me, that has been around a year where you've felt a lower vibration taking hold of you or feeling depressed for about a year. I also feel that this depression has been manifesting within you physically, so you're feeling it within your physical body, and it is giving you some health issues. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Have you also had a visit to the doctor in relation to your physical issues and your health issues recently?
No.
Okay, well, I feel that you need to, because I feel that these issues are affecting your health. I feel like you're getting lower back pain, if that makes sense to you, straining slightly when you're when you're getting up out of your chair, and that if you're getting tension around your hips or your lower back and your lower hip area, and you're feeling kind of a pain going down it's your legs or your hips, and it's a bit harder to get up out of your chair once you've been sitting for a long time.
just a few aches and pains and things like that. I feel that that depression and that energy is starting to affect you quite physically. It's manifesting physically within you. I also feel that you're getting ringing in your ears.
Yep.
Your angels, your spirit guides, and I feel you're getting messages from a higher vibration, but because you're too much in your head, you're not connecting to your intuition. I feel this female spirit is your grandmother. Oh, also, does the name Maria or Donna Maria, Maria, Donna Maria, does that ring with you, or do you understand that in any way? Is that anyone connected to
Marie.
you? Marie, okay.
Yes.
Is that your grandmother or?
My great grandmother.
Okay, because that's who was coming through to me, and she was saying Maria, Maria, Donna Maria, or something. Just kept ringing through to me. She's connecting to you in spirit, and she is around you, and she's guiding you through this. There is a transition, and there is something to do with your health and moving forward and moving your vibration. And this ringing in your ear is your spirit guide and your ancestors connecting to you to raise your vibrations, look after your health more, bring in your energy and bring you forward and bring you out of this depression. I feel you've really gone down in your vibration, and you want to raise your vibrations, you want to raise your emotions, and you kind of say to yourself, okay, from tomorrow I'm going to start. Tomorrow is the day I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to do more for myself. And then you just like sink back down into the past and you start going through the same cycle. If I feel like you're planning something for yourself, like you want to do something for yourself, and then someone else says something, and then you go back into, oh no, today's not the day for me, and you start doing the same thing all over again for everyone else. I also got job transition or job change or something like that for you. You can do that, but just look after yourself more and make those changes and make those physical changes and move forward with those changes for yourself. It's okay to do that and not feel guilty about doing that. But very, very, very strong message for you to make those appointments and do look after your health issues, because I really feel strongly that there is something going on there with your health issues that you need to look after. I'm going to pass you on to the next person. Thank you for allowing us to connect with you.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
Stephanie. I was going to say, hang on, is that Nat trying to speak?
She's washing her armpits right now.
She brushing her teeth, washing her hair.
Doing something in the bathroom.
Nothing is sacred here, okay?
Doing things, you know how it is.
Yeah. Hi, Lori. Glad you're watching us.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mira. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
The first thing that I heard was like I heard a child saying "mummy," and have you had a miscarriage at all?
No.
Okay. Was there anyone around you that had a miscarriage?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I felt it was a boy as well. So just letting you know. You feel quite exhausted and defeated. I feel like that's already been addressed. I also had two women step forward. One, these are her words I want to point out, a fabulous housewife. She was her words. Do you like the way I just snorted? But like, I feel like she was, but probably not to the extent of the imagery that she was showing me as.
Right.
She was showing me as like 1950s, beautiful dress, apron, hair, everything's well put together, but she's in the bathroom, in the kitchen, like cooking and stuff. But it might not be to that extent. But can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And it was like her energy is very big. She's a very big personality. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. And did she make things from scratch?
Yes.
I want to say on occasion, like it wasn't every day, but it feels like more of a weekend thing, but it feels like that was her preference. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. When you walked into our house, could you smell it was either cooked or something was baked, like that kind of smell?
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Was she also the kind of person that was very affectionate?
Yes.
And when I say that, it's like you're not very affectionate, but that affection you absolutely loved.
Yep.
And did she give you hugs that would be like very tight and very very snug? Because I felt like I was getting crushed. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I can feel that. Did she, or was it her mum that had the heart issues?
So I feel like there are 3 people right now, like all kind of piled on top of each other. Okay. And it would be my great grandmother, my husband's grandmother, and his mother.
Wow.
If you combine them all together, that describes the exact person that you are talking about.
Okay. Did you see his grandmother like a motherly figure?
Absolutely.
That's her then. Did she also wear cardigans? Because she was showing me a cardigan.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, she did. She was always chilly.
Yes. But very, I want to say put together. Like,
very fashionable all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Was like very bright, I want to say.
Yeah.
She's saying take a leaf out of her book when it comes to it's like what she said that the way she dressed and however she did her face and that sort of thing, she did that to perk herself up. It wasn't for anyone else but for her. Mm-hmm. So she's saying do that for you, whether it's put on bright lipstick and some blush, or do your hair differently, or wear a bright top or a colour that you like, that you love. Because she's like, you kind of stick to darker colours. And she's like, put some colour on every now and again. She also said that you need some time out. She's like, you need some time out for you, and it's not something that you give to yourself. Who's the person or child around you that has special needs, I want to say?
My nephew.
Okay. And you have a very close bond to your nephew?
Yes.
Do you care for him on occasion?
Occasionally.
Yeah. Okay, she's just bringing that up as a thing. Okay. You know when sometimes you find this is like, I feel like we did this when we were kids, but you can still do it. But you know when an eyelash falls out and you find it?
Yep.
Make a wish when you see that. I feel like if you haven't been noticing them, you'll start to notice them when you don't just flick it away, but like make a wish and flick it away. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, then I had a male step forward and he was giving me headaches and I was also getting tight chest, like bronchitis. Can you take that?
Possibly.
Okay. Also heavy smoker and had lung issues toward the end.
Okay.
And I could also smell feet. Again, it's not like the feet, I don't know if you've been watching, but I had the feet smell like a strong male scent feet earlier, but it's not like it's lingered, it's just come up again. This person also feels quite old as well. What, as a collective, they were saying was, you need a holiday, you feel like they're saying you're on edge and you're waiting for, or you're always prepared for the worst to happen. Like, you're always prepared. Like, you have multiple plans in place or multiple things that you've thought of that to plan for the worst. They're like, stop doing that. Have you been biting your nails?
Yeah. Terribly the last 2 days.
Okay. they're like, stop doing it. Like, paint your nails, your grandmother or your husband's grandmother's saying. Like, do something to stop you biting them. And also, I'm seeing like, what's it called? You know the stuff that kids play with these days that it's like,
Slime.
Thank you. Yes, slime. I was seeing slime. Play with that instead of biting your nails. Play with like a little ball of that and add stuff to it so you can pick it out. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. And then I was smelling bubble gum. I hope you can take that.
Yep.
The scent of bubble gum. That's what I've got for you today. Thanks for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening.
Hi.
Tony.
First thing that I'm coming, somebody on the other side, were they infatuated with aliens?
I don't. Maybe.
Okay, because they're showing me like spaceships and rockets and stuff like that.
Okay.
They're also showing me the letter M and the letter G.
Oh, okay.
Then I have a woman showing me a goldish. It's gold, but it has a red stone in it. Piece of jewelry.
Okay.
She's saying family heirloom.
Okay. I don't think I have it, but maybe my daughter does.
Okay. Then I got a mail coming through. He's saying that his passing was untimely, like unexpected.
Okay.
So I'm taking it could have been like has something to do with the chest, like caved in or a heart attack.
Okay.
And then I also have a woman with the flowers, but she's showing me roses. She tend to garden.
Yes.
She's showing me this number 7, 3, and 10.
Okay.
You have a lady on the other side that was like an artist, like to draw or create, or she's just saying artist, like she was an artist. She liked to.
The individual that I'm thinking of is not passed, but I could foresee her mother wanting to bring that up.
Okay. Then I also have another older lady, gray hair, confused, red sweater, blue skirt. It's like she's actually showing me what she would wear.
Okay.
Who has the health problems due to stress?
My husband.
Okay. Because she just said that somebody has health problems due to stress. They need to slow down. They work too hard. They need to make time for themselves.
We both need to do that.
Who like boats? They're showing me boats.
My great grandfather liked boats.
And like a swan or a geese. Somebody like birds also.
Yes.
Okay. This person's showing me 6 and 9. So they could have, I don't know, they could have passed at the age of 69, 96. It could be a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he have a beard? No, not like a real big beard, but like
no. He did have facial hair, kind of scruffy.
Yeah. It wasn't like a long beard, but kind of like. I would turn my camera on and I'd show you what I look like, and that's what it's showing me. Just without the goatee, but I'm having a nicotine stick, so I can't do that. This lady keeps showing me this piece of jewelry. She wants you to know, like, her father or her great grandfather is the one that helped her cross over.
Okay.
Air sign significant to you in any way? What are the air signs? You girls gotta help me with those. You know that.
Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius? Or is it? No.
Aquarius is water, isn't it?
No, it's air.
Okay. So I'm not good with the signs, but they're showing me air signs.
Yeah, I am an air sign.
Okay.
Is that your puppy?
Yes, it is. I'm fixing to beat her. Are you guys going through some challenging times right now?
Very much so.
They're saying it's going to come to an end.
I hope so.
They're saying things are looking up, and to welcome the relief. Find your peaceful place. And this gentleman that's saying that he passed untimely, it would have been around a full moon. Because he's showing me a full moon. So I don't know if that's any significance, but that's really all
I would have to look at the moon phases, but I feel like that is my husband's grandfather, who passed before I met him. But
he's saying he's saying it's untimely. It was like
very much
very unexpected, and
yes,
it was at night, and it was around the full moon.
Very, very possible. Now I'll have to look at the moon cycles.
All right. That's and the letter A. For some reason.
My mom's name starts with the letter A.
Okay. It just popped up. So that's all I got for you, sweetie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me read you.
Appreciate it.
Just quickly as well, I got Scooby-Doo. Who's into like detective kind of crime things?
Me and my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Like true crime podcasts are like my new heartthrob.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Just those comments that what they came through, they were singing the song to me, and it made me just like think about
my
crime and detective things.
My older two children used to watch Scooby-Doo a lot. The little one, the youngest, he likes to watch it too, but he finds it very unrealistic.
Oh, okay. Oh, so both. I love that.
The older cartoons, he's like, that's not real.
Yeah.
Like, no kidding.
Oh, I love that.
Steph,
I was just hearing from the window to the wall.
To the wall.
And that's why I was like,
Yep.
Figured out. I'm not going to say all the words.
Right,
but
right.
You know what I'm saying.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you've danced to that, you know.
Absolutely.
Stephanie, can I ask you one thing real quick?
Sure.
It had popped in my head when they were reading. Did you have a rainbow baby?
I have not lost a
rainbow
child that I
baby.
am aware of.
Okay.
But my last child, so this kind of came full circle. I was not expecting to be pregnant. I was having issues with my IUD. And I ultimately decided to have my IUD taken out, and I didn't even miss a period, and I ended up pregnant with him. I'll never forget it, like the whole finding out scenario. It was April 27th, and we found out we were pregnant, and I was like, what are we going to do? Last year on April 27th, we lost my mother-in-law. So it came full circle, as I feel like it always does. There's always a beginning and an end. So this year was the 10-year anniversary of us finding out about him and the 1-year anniversary of her passing.
Okay. I just because I had heard rainbow baby when they were talking, and that's why I just wanted.
He is, out of all my children, he's a medicine baby. He has, since he was very small, my mom has a medicine space, and he used to perform fire ceremonies by himself, with holy water and the whole 9 yards. So he is, all of my children are very special, but he is, and my middle one also has a full circle. He was born on the 8-year anniversary of my best friend's passing.
Okay.
So,
All right.
that also came full circle.
Thank you for sharing that with us. My daughter was an IUD baby. I had every birth control possible, and I just kept getting children.
Well, it's the only birth control I can do. And after I had him, they were like, "You were ready to tie your tubes?" And I was like, "Nope." He's 9 now, but I still don't regret that decision.
Yeah, me neither.
There was, I don't know. There's just something about that whole procedure that even though I've had C-sections with all my kids, I was like, nope, please don't do that.
Yeah.
So,
thank you very much. Anybody else? Nope, I think we're left.
I've got something else to ask because I was just smelling it, but like I smell like chili cooking, you know, like chili or a gumbo or something like that kind of consistency, something. Don't ask me why. Smelling everything today.
I have a little bit of something if I can.
I had chili tonight.
Out of the shower. You had chili tonight.
I had chili con carne tonight, yeah.
Yum. Nat's got something for you, Steph.
Thanks.
Just a little something. It was funny that Tony mentioned aliens because I got like ancient Egyptians. And it was like I was shown the Egyptian eye. I don't know what we call it. Ra? Is it Ra? I'm not sure. But I also watched.
The aliens got her.
Oh no, the aliens got me one time.
They
My
just got
husband
her.
doesn't believe me, but it's fine.
But it's fine. I like how you said that.
He's like, can I go back to the normal wife that I used to have? And I was like, who?
I'm hoping she's trying to get back on right now. She might have slipped in the shower.
Yeah,
You slipped in the shower?
I slipped in the shower one time. We almost had to call the fire department. I was stuck between the tub and the toilet. I was a teenager. My mom threatened to call the fire department. I was like, don't do that. I'll find a way out of here. Yeah, naked, stuck, with the shower curtain around me. It was fantastic.
All right.
That's hilarious, but also how terrifying would that have been?
Right.
Stephanie, just
Matt,
real
are you
quick.
back?
You got anybody around you with autism?
Matt's back. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, what was that, Tony?
You got anybody around you with autism?
Yes, my nephew.
Okay. Reason I ask because some of these people are around him a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Okay.
they are. He was a 1 pound, 13-week preemie.
Yeah.
God was on his side. He is our true miracle child.
Yeah, he has a lot of protectors.
Yes, he does.
Okay, that's all I got. I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Am I good to go?
You are beautiful. Go. Are you dressed?
I am
You're
not,
not dressed.
but
I
I
don't
have
know
a
if we're gonna
towel
make
around
her
my
babies.
head.
Okay, go.
Just imagine. See? Anyway.
Oh boy.
So like I said, I saw the Egyptian eye. I don't know if you call it raw eye, but long story short, I also saw an onion, and I didn't know if it was an onion or a lotus flower. So I looked up the meaning of the onion, and the pharaohs back in the days were actually buried with onions because it's protection. It's a sign of protection and eternity. So I think I was shown this for a reason, and I'm not sure if I'm actually connecting with the spirit guide, possibly. But I also kept hearing temporary band-aid, temporary band-aid, temporary band-aid, and I'm not sure if that's the symbolic meaning of just kind of fake it until you make it, but just like get through this. And then the letter K came through, and I also meant to ask you, do you ever have the feeling that you're like out of balance, or all of a sudden you like start tipping backwards?
I don't, but my son has been having that lately.
Okay, because what I see is a young man just like touching someone's forehead and pushing them backwards slightly, just like making a joke, being funny, but they just like slightly pulling them backwards. That's what I was getting so far.
The onion is funny to me, and it because I have loved onions since I was a very small child. I used to peel them and eat them underneath the kitchen sink.
Oh. Okay. That's awesome.
So and the yeah, that's great. It just yeah. I love it.
Stephanie, thank you so much for letting us in, and thank you for your patience and coming back.
Oh, absolutely.
Make sure you continue to join us on Tuesday nights.
I will.
Keep supporting us. Share it with your friends. Let them know it's the best comedy skit you could come to.
It absolutely is.
And I just want Miranda. I just saw you to bring up something happened to Mary. Is it this scene?
There's something about Mary. Oh my
When
goodness.
Steph said that she fell between, was it the wall and the shower?
The toilet.
But I
Like,
just had a visual.
I was not a small girl, and I was wholly stuck in half.
We're not laughing at you.
Like,
It's not funny, but
okay.
it's funny. But the visual I was getting was, you know that movie where there's Cameron Diaz, I can't remember the other two, but they're like, the three girls that go out together, they're single and they're like great and whatever. And then there's that scene where one is stuck to a guy's thing, and then she's just singing, there's everyone singing with her, and there's like firemen, and there's all that sort of stuff. I can't remember what the things, but yeah, that's why I keep giggling about it, because I'm like, could you imagine, was it like that, like all your neighbors are out in a line watching
It would
to
have
see what's
been.
gonna
It would have
happen?
been if she would have called the police or the fire department. That's exactly. They would have all been there. Like, what's going on? Because they were, small town happenings. Oh, look, teenage girl wedged between tub and toilet. Fire
So how
department
fast?
called.
Exactly.
So how fast did you get up when she threatened to do that?
Well, I had to like wiggle and shimmy, and I was like, "Don't touch me!" And then I had to make sure I didn't rip the shower curtain because she would have yelled. Oh, would she have yelled at me if I would have ruined that shower curtain? So
That's hilarious. The
Well,
other
thank you
thing
very much for
about your
letting us into
youngest
our
son,
bathroom, Stephanie, and your
the other
boys.
thing that was coming up about your youngest son, that he has very shamanic energy. So the ceremonies and things, you can learn that from him and listen to what he says to you.
he is very. I do. I listen. All of my children have said things to me in this lifetime that I'm like, there's no way that they should have known that.
I just we just did last night. But that was the class that we were in. Was a past life regression class, and the young ones definitely bring through their past lives better than us older people do because our brain is clogged with bills and sex and stress. Not in that order. Let me repeat.
All at the same time.
Michelle.
I know. I was gonna say, what are you
Just don't pay
indirectly
for
telling
it.
us?
But
I
I'm
What was that
want to know
second word?
more about Steph's interaction with aliens.
Yes. That, like, I remember being in high school when that experience happened. And I told my entire, I believe it was a social science class about it. And the teacher was like so intrigued by it. And these people are like, what? And I'm like, they didn't look like you think aliens look like. Like, that is not what they look like. That was not their demeanor. They didn't wee woo when they talked to you. Like, it was not like that. And I was literally just telling him about this a couple weeks ago, and he's like, stop talking. That did not happen. And I'm like, it did happen. It
How can
happened.
you tell someone that it didn't happen when it happened to them?
But in his mind, it didn't happen. So, and I was like, that's fine. Like, you don't have to believe it. It's fine. I'm okay with him not believing it.
What did they look like? Did they speak like normal
So
people?
they were like, they were tall and thin, but they were not, they were gray, like a dark gray. And they had large eyes, but not like super large eyes. And they were very kind. They were not like intrusive. I think it was more a matter of just trying to see what a human was. It wasn't like, I don't know.
It wasn't like you didn't feel
It
scared?
wasn't intrusive. Like, I wasn't violated in any way, shape, or form. I was definitely not in my house. I was definitely above my garage, like in
Hovering.
in this hovering thing, whatever it was. But they did not hurt me. I remember it, and this was probably like almost 25 years ago. So, but
That's why they were showing me aliens and spaceships and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I am a very firm. My dad absolutely loves Bigfoot, and he, like, I firmly believe that Bigfoot only is seen in the dimensions that he's meant to be seen in. Hence, like a lot of these things that the Loch Ness Monster, all of these things, like, they do truly exist, just not in everybody's realm. So my dad absolutely loves that, but for me, I am very intrigued by not necessarily other planets, but things that disappear only to show up later. People, things.
It's very cool. Thank you for sharing that with us, Steph.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And
Absolutely.
hope that you have nothing but love and grace and stay out of the bathroom and stay here on Earth. And,
Well, I have a large gas
have
here, so if I get stuck,
have
you better be
non-slip
calling
surfaces
somebody.
in the bathroom.
Yeah. If you get stuck,
had
don't
it.
go on live with us, okay? 'Cause
Yes, I
we
will.
won't stop talking about you. I promise you that.
Right. I'll be just like,
All right.
excuse me, I need to get online. I'm stuck in the bathroom.
I need
I
help.
would also just say,
We'll sing to you.
I had a bit of a bathroom incident earlier on, and I was about to warn Nat about going in the shower with the phone because I was talking to some friends while showering. So I put the camera off and the mute thing off, and I had a shower whilst I was still listening into the conversation. Was disagreeing about part of their conversation. So as I was coming out of the shower, I went to press unmute and disagree, but I pressed the camera button instead before I.
You did a Michelle.
Don't do it. Just don't take. It's not worth it. Don't take the camera. Don't take your phone in the bathroom.
No.
That's hilarious.
I literally realised and just kind of went like that.
Thank you, Steph. Have a great
Right.
night.
Yes, I'm gonna try to go to sleep now that it's thundering and lightning and things. So
Rock yourself. Just rock yourself.
yeah,
Okay. Have a great night, hon. Thank you so much for letting us in.
absolutely. Good night.
Good night.
Michelle, we've got half an hour left. You said
I
3
know.
hours?
Yeah. Half an
29
hour.
minutes, actually.
I want to let 29 minutes. No pressure. Just letting you guys know that I've already taken a screenshot. So if you guys are on the list, that doesn't mean that if you're not in tonight that you won't be followed through in the next week. And we knock off our list first. Michelle, I know you're in there if you're still out there. If you ever want to join us, she's also a psychic, and she's wonderful. I love her, and I don't know if she disappeared, but I saw you were here, and I love you. So if you ever want to join us, please let me know and jump in. Okay. Great read, everybody. That's what they sound like. All right, next one is humor. Okay, who's next? Hi, peeps. Chelsea. Chelsea. Chelsea Dawn. Gunnar, you're so close. So close. Don't give up on us yet. Chelsea, are you with us?
I'm here.
I don't see you. Oh, you're there. All right, Chelsea, is it spelt the way the screen says it?
Yes, I'm trying to go live on my video, but for some reason it's saying it's not letting me. So
I think the world is just the storms are
Yeah.
just with everything right now. What's
Yeah.
your middle name, love?
Dawn, DAWN.
All right. Let me see. I don't know if I can do anything. No, I can't do anything. Otherwise, I could. Where's that back? All right. Oh, you're beautiful and amazing and never alone. Thank you so much. All right, I'll get them started. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. The first thing that I picked up is I kept going back and forth with dad in my head because I keep thinking a dad figure on the other side tonight. But I have a dad figure that's on the other side, but he's pointing at an uncle. So I don't know if it's your dad's uncle that's on the other side.
No, but my dad did pass away, but I didn't know him.
Okay. All right. So the dad is on the other side, and then
Yeah.
I feel like because he pointed at uncle on here. So I don't know if he is saying he's with an uncle on the other side, like your
Um,
uncle or his uncle.
my uncle my uncle passed.
Okay. So there's a dad, and then he was pointing at uncle, like he was connecting the two of them here on the paper. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then I had they said to tell you that there's something you keep questioning over and over in your mind, and they said please just tell her yes. Yeah, the answer is yes. So I don't know if it's a major decision or move or something, but you keep asking your spirit guides over and over, but they keep telling you it's the time to do it, and you keep arguing in your with them that you can't do it. So, for example, if they're saying it's time to move and get a new job, you're like, no, I can't leave for whatever reason. I can't for whatever reason. But they're saying to tell you yes, and if you don't understand what that yes means right now, the next time you ask that question again, you're going to hear them like screaming in your head, like that was the yes we were trying to tell you. All right.
Okay.
All right. I also were you the cheerleader? I said cheerleading.
No, like in middle school, but I never really went through with it.
That's okay. That's what they just showed me. It could be any like it didn't have to be a serious cheerleader, but they just showed me
Okay.
a cheerleader. Okay. They also it's funny you brought up school because they had brought up schooling also. They said that there was something you didn't follow through with. So I don't know if there was something you wanted a career you wanted to finish school, or you went to school and you didn't take the career. But they said she didn't finish what she wanted to do.
Well, there's a lot of things I didn't want to, or I didn't finish. Um, but I don't know.
What did you just say? I'm sorry.
I said there was a lot of things that I didn't get to finish that I wanted to do, but I don't
That's what
know.
they're just saying that they seen that there was something that you didn't finish something that you
Okay.
really want to do. And it doesn't mean that you can't go back and finish it. Okay. It just there was bumps in the road, but those are moments. Okay. They also brought up the month of January. So January was a birth date, death date, anniversary date. Something that happened in the month of January.
My father passed away in January.
All right. Do you know why they showed me the number 7?
Not that I can think of. No.
Okay. So it's either the 7th day of a month or the 7th month, which would be wow. Okay. Then they also said that you need to ask for help. You don't have to try to figure everything out on your own.
Okay.
You have a child, Chelsea?
I do, yes.
Are you a single parent?
No.
Do you feel like a single parent?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you feel like a single parent?
I wouldn't say that, no, but we do have our tiffs, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like that feeling of not a tiff, but a feeling of like I feel like I'm doing everything to be a parent. Okay, that's what I mean, a single parent. Like you feel like you have to do everything. That's what they're saying. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay, because sometimes we do that to ourselves. So they're saying just delegate the job out. Okay.
Right.
I saw horses around you. Does that mean something to you?
Yep, I was waiting for that one.
Okay.
Yep, my aunt had horses. She had owned a barn or whatever, a farm.
Okay.
And she's from Kentucky, so.
Well, my next thing I was going to say was not Kentucky. I was going to say somebody from California or something from California was brought up. So
I don't know anybody in California or any of that,
I
no.
don't know if somebody was talking about California, one of your friends was talking to, or a family member was talking about going to California, or just in California, but for some reason they were whispering California, like somebody just was going or wanted to go.
That I can think of now.
That's okay. And then I saw snow in wintertime, but I saw a trauma or a passing during that period of time in the past.
Yes.
Okay. then I have a mom figure that's on the other side. I don't know if it's your mom, but it was funny because I wrote mom and then I crossed out mom and then I was like, I wrote down female, but then I went back and I wrote mom again. So I don't know who this mom is because she wanted to be recognized as mom. She is a female. I felt like she suffered from like either possible bipolar or some kind of mental issues that she was struggling with, depression or something. Her crossing, she was kind of young when she crossed over. And when I say young, like your 60s is young, 50s is young. Do you know who this female I'm talking about?
My aunt, from my mom's side, she passed away, but it wasn't from that or anything. But I know she did have bipolar. Yes.
Okay. And I think that's why I wrote mom and then crossed out mom and then she wanted me to go back to the mom, like make sure that was recognized.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is random and this is not my category, this is their categories. Let's do songs. No, it's not a song. I just heard Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Who's Stevie Wonder? I've heard of him, but I don't know.
It's okay. So I'm going to go with what does Stevie Wonder mean to me. One thing that would mean to me is if there's somebody around you that had the name of Steve, or Stevie. The other thing that would mean something to me is if there was somebody around you that had sight issues or was blind.
No.
Okay, that's all. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Where I came. Somebody else can probably sing a song and tell you where I want to come out. All right, I'm going to pass you on.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I've got stage fright. I can't think of any. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Hello.
Hello.
You right, Chelsea?
So the first thing I did somebody pass? I basically felt quite woozy, like with drink. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the first thing that was put on me quite a lot. Was this Dad?
I'm sorry, what?
Would this have been Dad?
No.
No. Okay. Well, they were talking first about that. So the reason I asked was because that came through, and then I feel like has Dad's mum passed?
No.
No. Okay. Because I got a nan come through, and I feel like this nan, I mean, it could have been great nan, would have been linked to your dad. Okay. Although you mentioned your dad has passed.
Yes.
So I also got, so this may have been linked, sorry, this has kind of come through in like little bits for me in the beginning, maybe it's because of the drunken wooziness that I was suffering at the time. They were also talking about a female that would have been like gone way before her time. I feel like this would have been an incident, a younger female. Does that make sense?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, all that beginning bit sort of came in in kind of weird order for me, and I couldn't quite link who they were talking about in the beginning. But yeah, I kind of got, because I got this drunk and woozy. Then I got the female, like I got about an incident and before her time. And then yeah, these words like this dad and nan. Okay. I feel like relating to this kind of grandmother figure, they were talking about being quite sewing and crafty. Does that make sense at all, either with her or somebody around you?
No.
No, okay. But just kind of showing me like a sewing needle and, like I say, machines and being quite...
I know my grandma from my dad's side, his mom, she sewed a lot.
Okay, because I kind of got like, yeah, sewing like needles and sewing machines and things like that, being very crafty and things like that. I got the number 4. Could be 4 in a family, 4 in a door. The 4th month could be April or something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like they're also talking about, is somebody always getting like a bit of a runny nose or a sniffy nose? Somebody's maybe got hay fever or something like that?
No.
No. I feel like they were kind of making me
kind of sniff a lot? So maybe someone who gets colds quite a lot, or possible hay fever?
No.
Okay. And they're also kind of showing me a beach ball. So this usually either means to me that you're quite near to a beach, or they're suggesting that you go on a holiday, or maybe you've got a holiday booked.
Yes.
Maybe some time out is needed. Okay. And they also basically telling you you're beautiful. So I don't know whether your self-esteem has been a little bit low, but that came through. They're reminding you how beautiful you are, Chelsea. Okay. So that's something that you kind of need to hear.
Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I know that song, but I didn't know who sang
Isn't
it.
she
Well, there you go.
Oh yes, it makes
There you
sense.
go.
Singing, but that's the song.
Okay.
Yes, it's like yes. Well, there you go. Then it was that one.
Yes.
They were also talking about like you putting your head in the sand quite a lot, kind of avoiding things. Does that make sense?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, they were just kind of highlighting those, saying you kind of been putting your head in the sand, kind of avoiding things and that kind of thing. Has your sleep been quite disturbed as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So just a lot of worries and things like that.
Yes.
They're kind of asking you to tackle these things kind of head on.
Right.
I know that's
yeah, easier said than done, but yes, I get it.
Yeah, I'm a head in the sand kind of person as well.
Yes.
So go. But yeah, so they're asking you. They're also talking about like a period of time. I think Michelle brought this up, that these kind of like bumps in the road. But I feel like you've been through a lot lately.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been a journey, that's for sure.
Yeah, and they're basically telling you to kind of trust the wait. So I know you kind of get impatient because you maybe not seeing the end of the road.
Yes.
A little bit. So this kind of impatience, and they're telling you to kind of trust that process basically. It may not feel like that at the time, but just really trust the process.
Right.
I do feel like good things are going to come, but you need to like tackle things a little bit more head on.
Yes, most
Take some of that fear away. I feel like if you can start kind of doing that a little bit more.
Yes.
And like I said, I'm the worst one for it, so I feel like I'm preaching here a little bit. Just saying what to do. But yeah, if you can kind of start facing things a little bit more head on.
Yes.
Yeah, just trust the process. You will get there.
Thank you.
And I feel that's what they're saying. Yeah, so sorry the beginning bit was all a bit jumbled. Maybe that's because of that drunken feeling they kind of got on me. I just kind of felt very woozy in the beginning. And it was all kind of a bit blocky, but I hope that helps.
Yes, most definitely.
Thank you. I'll leave that with you, sweet.
They're gonna? Okay. I don't have much, but the very first thing that I was shown were stairs. Does that have a significance to you at all?
Stairs?
Yeah. Like maybe a symbolic meaning in any way, stairs. And right after that, I was shown a seashell.
No.
Okay. And then I feel like this is the male energy. And I was shown a mask. And it kind of had an indication that there was someone who passed away, whose personality or the truth was revealed after they were gone. Like basically, you knew them differently when they were alive from what you found out after they passed.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
Like let's say, they were loving dead, but after they died, you actually found out that they had affairs or had, children by someone else. Just like something similar to that. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but I'm just saying like something similar to that. That they just like masked to be one person, but after they died, you found out facts about them that they're not the same as what you knew.
No.
Okay. I was also shown like a zoo. Specifically, they showed me a giraffe, or it also could have been safari, and I'm not sure if that's a memory of yours, or something that you did as a child or have memories about.
Possibly.
I also felt very nauseous, like almost lightheaded because of all the nauseousness, like it was very strong. I'm not sure if someone is currently sick or pregnant, but there's something going on with nausea. And the message that I was given was the tables are turning.
No.
Okay, that's all I have for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blessings, beautiful Chelsea. I love your energy. And first of all, I wanted to ask you, when you were younger, did you have a nickname?
Did I have a nickname?
Yeah, did someone call you like CC or something like that?
No.
No? Okay. I was hearing that someone called you something else other than Chelsea. Like an endearing kind of a name.
No. Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. Not even when you were a child?
Nope.
Okay. I got straight away when I connected with your energy, I did get a love of animals. I got farmland around you. I guess you'd call it in America, what do you call the farms in America? Ranch, like a ranch. And I got animals. I connected to like a mother energy, grandmother energy around you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
This is a warm, loving energy that is around you. I feel that you feel this energy around you recently now. This person passed when you were younger, and I feel that this person got ill in a home environment, slightly disorientated, and then got taken to a hospital and spent, I want to say, about 2 weeks or some time in the hospital. Does that make sense to you?
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. You were kind of cutting out.
They spent a bit of time in the hospital. They got sick at home and then got taken to a hospital or a hospice and passed away in the hospital.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Were you able to see them when they passed? Because can you just say yes or no? Because
No.
You were younger and you weren't able to say goodbye or hold hands or anything like that. Although I feel that you're an older female was, but you were not able to.
No.
So you weren't, but there was someone else there to hold their hand. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Taken away very quickly, I've written down. So their illness did not take long after they were moved to the hospital.
Yes.
Okay. If I said, because I got like liver issues, I got the word liver issues, and then the inability to breathe properly, and then like my organs started shutting down very quickly.
Yes.
Thank you. I keep getting holding hands. So I passed while I got to say goodbye to my daughter. I got to say goodbye to my daughter. Um, I'm at peace and the pain is gone. Does that make sense to you?
Uh, I really couldn't tell you. I'm just trying to think, but I'll say yes.
Thank you. Please know that okay, she's giving me roses, but not your classic pink roses. They're more like I want to say a peachy color. She's not very classic pinkish, but more like a peachy, vibrant energy. Giving you warmth, giving you love, telling me that you are actually going through a transition yourself at this moment. This transition is in your home. I want to ask you if you are having some fertility issues at the moment, trying to conceive another child.
No.
Okay. In that case, I feel that there is something going on with hormones or health issues in that sense. Fertility definitely. Stepping forward, fertility will work with second child.
I wouldn't say with me, no, but I know someone that does have issues with it, and she has had issues with it off and on, or
And
whatever.
this is within your energy, someone close to you? Because
Yes.
okay, well that makes sense because I needed to address that around you. So that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Yeah, now because I kept repeating, and yeah, thank you for the confirmation because I'm really moving on now. So yeah, I needed to confirm that. This is something that will dissipate. It's more energy. If she does womb work and in a healing with that, it's going to happen because there is angel in waiting, angel baby in waiting. So this is something that will pass, and there is babies coming, so that you can pass that energy and that message on. Please know that spirit is around you, and there is a situation around you that you're trying to figure out, and it's just time that will allow you to move forward from that. Thanks for allowing me to connect with you. And
yes,
I'll pass you on to whoever's next.
Thank you.
Hi Chelsea, it's Mira. How you going?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Cold actually, but it's not about me. I think this has been touched on before, but this is what I got when I connected to your energy, that it's hard to digest life and emotions at the moment.
Yes.
And I also heard that you're in a bit of a pickle at the moment, and that feels like, do I stay or do I go? Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. Then I heard the Spice Girls. Mama, I love you. And then I was seeing, I don't know if you remember this, but you know, Stop Right Now by the Spice Girls and the hand movements and lots of dancing.
Yes.
Is that something that you used to do a lot of?
Yes, when I was younger. I mean, I still to this day like Spice Girls, but when I was younger, I was obsessed with them.
I was getting visuals of you doing all the movements, like the dance moves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's funny. I love that. Also, are you a massive fan of scents, like creating a scent, a kind of sensual kind of ambiance of like candles and burning oils and things like that?
Yes, most definitely, yes.
It's something that really calms you down?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I also have a woman that stepped forward, very confident. She also said that when she was younger, she got into trouble, but she was quite cheeky. Can you take that? Okay.
Yes. I'll say
You
yes.
can?
Yes.
Cool.
I think.
And she's the type of person that wouldn't take no for an answer.
Yes.
But she also had mental health issues.
Yes.
Okay. Did she was she taken before her time, I want to say?
I believe so, yes.
Was it her doing?
No.
Okay. Who is the female that also died by suicide around you? It feels like distant family though.
I don't know anybody that was on my side or any of that died from suicide.
That's okay. It does, like, when I feel into that energy again, it feels like it's distant family, as in, yeah, it's understandable that you wouldn't know them. The other thing that I got, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and Rockabye Baby, the nursery rhymes.
Yes.
Can you take those?
Yes.
Also, I heard that there's 3 miscarried babies around you. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. I also got that it was 2 females and 1 boy. Just
Well, there was a few people that I knew that had that, but I'll say yes.
okay. The messages that I got. So the confident woman that said that she was troubled but cheeky. She talked about now this feels like your mother's side.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
And she talked about strong women being raised in your family line, like it's a trait, I want to say, in your family line on your mother's side.
Yes.
She's also saying that you need to forgive yourself and others from your past to help you move forward. Because she says that you're like, there's some things that you're still holding on to from the past, and you tend to kind of like look backwards. Does that make sense?
Most definitely, yes.
Okay. Then I was given. Now this is random, but I was given it's candies. I know it's American candies, but it's like a musky kind of smell, pink kind of candy. They're like older person kind of candy, not a real younger person thing.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
That's what I could smell and I could taste it. And also then I got tea with milk, as in like black tea with milk. Can you take that?
No.
Unless it's someone in here that's having it, Helen, or someone else.
No.
That's okay. Then I got the numbers 15 and 12, and the not related, doesn't have to be related to those numbers, but the month of November as being significant. Can you take those?
No.
Okay. No worries. That's what I have for you today. I also just got told that you're quite strong-willed, but when you need to, because it feels like you don't ever take a break, like to breathe and just like nurture your body and yourself and your nervous system, I want to say. So just make sure that you do that in your process of making that decision and moving forward. That's what I've got for you, Chelsea. Thanks for allowing me to connect to your energy.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, Chelsea.
Good evening, Tony.
So, I'm gonna elaborate on what Michelle told you also, because I also got horses. I also got Churchill Down, which is in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes.
But this woman also, she liked flowers too, like a field of wildflowers. She's showing me.
I want to say yes, but I'm not sure on that.
I'm also seeing the letters A, M, and G.
No.
And then I'm also getting the number 5.
No.
Who's the female that like hid their illness from everybody? Like she didn't want to bother nobody with her illness.
My aunt.
Okay. Then I got a young male. He would have been in his late teens, early 20s, probably.
Yes.
Probably around high school age.
Yes.
Like to party.
Yes.
Okay. Dark hair.
No.
Dress fancy, like not fancy, but kind of like what I would call preppy. Like to look good, basically.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why he's showing me dark hair though. And water, showing me something with water.
I have no idea.
Was it an accident?
Yes.
Okay. Was it around water maybe?
No.
Was it raining or anything? Because he's showing me water. He's showing me like water.
No. Well, I don't think so.
Who's the Taurus?
Wait, no. That I don't know.
It's a male figure, another male figure, older, and he's showing me a bull. That's why I asked who's the Taurus. Or if a bull, if you can take a bull with an older male. Say like grandfather, great grandfather, age wise.
No.
They're saying you need to balance yourself. Have you been thinking about traveling?
I've always wanted to travel. Yes.
Did you ever talk to your aunt about traveling?
I know it was talked about, but it never happened.
But you talked about it.
Correct.
She's bringing it. The reason I asked is somebody's bringing up traveling. Do you feel like you're bound by chains?
I feel like that's been my whole life, to be honest with you.
Because they're telling me it's time to break free.
Yep, I agree.
Time to break free from your chains.
Yep.
Does S or C ring a bell? Have anything to do with you? Or could you take those letters?
No.
Oh. And the number 15.
Possibly.
They're showing me white pillars, like could be like pillars on a house.
No.
Pillars on a church. They're just showing me white pillars. I don't know what significant that is. You have a male on the other side that likes knives? Like collected them?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Okay. Like I just had a male just pop in and show me like a collection of knives.
No, I couldn't think of anybody.
Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you for letting me connect to your energy. I'm sending it back with love and light.
Thank you.
I knew you were going to do that as soon as I put a piece of candy in my mouth.
As always, I've just got a couple of things jump in. Paris. Can you take Paris at all?
No.
Okay, that came in, and the name Jordan or Jordans creeped in.
No.
As well. I feel like that was going on whilst Tony was talking about that lad. And yeah, and that's it really. Apart from when he was talking about breaking free, and then I heard the High School Musical tune start singing.
Everybody get a turn? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Chelsea, real quick, I have a question for you. Are you alone in the room that you're in right now?
No.
Okay, because I felt like some of what was being said wasn't directed at you, but the other person that was in your room. And because I felt like you weren't connecting at a bunch of points, and sometimes I find that when somebody's in a room where I'm reading them, I'm picking them up also.
Yes.
So, okay, so when within the next day or two, I'm gonna put this up on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
And I just kind of take a deep breath, and even with the person you're with, and go back through this reading again because I have a feeling your other person that's in the room is gonna connect with someone what's not for you.
What do you mean by that?
That's if I'm reading somebody and there's other energy in that room, that their stuff can be coming through.
Okay, that's what I thought you were saying. Okay, yes.
So that's why I'm saying that some of this reading might have been for that other person that's with you.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So like I said, go back and like when you have time to quiet your mind, because sometimes too, when you've got people all throwing stuff at you, like it's kind of you get locked onto one thing that you want to hear about, and things aren't making sense to you. So quiet your mind for like the next couple of days or week or so, and then get a pencil and paper and go through it and just kind of take each note on each thing that was said to you with the person who's in the room with you, because some of that's theirs.
Right. I kind of had a feeling with that, but I didn't know what to say on that one, or if I could even say that. So
it's okay. No, it's okay. Like literally, when I do readings, I do a lot of FaceTime readings. I'll be like, if there's somebody in the room, this may not be all for you, so you might want to leave away from them, just so that it's directed at you. And because somebody had to bring up old people candy, I went and got my freeze dried candy. If you guys have never tried it, you should try freeze dried candy. Okay, my commercial's over. Chelsea, thank you so very much for your patience and waiting for us. And again, give it like a couple of days. Let your mind calm down. Get a pencil and paper. Go back to that and listen to it again.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. We are at 10:15. You guys did a fabulous job. Holland, I'm
15 minutes over.
Huh?
We're 15 minutes over, but that's okay.
No, I didn't know how to cut it off. But we need to take another one. All right, Helen, this is for you. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up your good work. That's a card for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
I'm not working very hard the last couple of weeks, but
It's okay. It's all good. All right. Lisa, this one's for you. to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion.
Yes, that's very appropriate for me. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome. All right. Mira, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision.
I know what it's in relation to. Thank you.
Welcome. Tony, you got the mystic. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. All right. Miranda, schooling, studying, education helps your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. And Nat.
Okay.
It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way and benefits others as well as yourself. Peace out, homie G's. You did a great job.
And Michelle, perception.
You said deception?
Perception.
Thank you, Jesus. I told you I could perceive it right.
Perception. You need to make a decision about something, but you need a clear head before you do that.
All right, I'll slow down on the sugar.
Sure.
Stay out of the bathrooms.
Particularly with your phone, yes.
Yes, very much so.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the gifts and all the love and all the giggles.
Thank you, everyone. Love you all.
Morning in my case. No.
See you next week.
See you next week. I'm going to look at your other account now.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you
my other account. Not my other account.
No. We need to report it. We'll all report it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think when you report it though, you got to be either me or it's either that it's me or it's a celebrity, as in it's you or a celebrity.
I had that happen several times, and what happens is when you report it, it doesn't matter because we don't have a copyright on our video, so they are allowed to steal that video. Mm-hmm. And because there's one different letter off in our name, they are a different person, they said.
Okay, so I need to put copyrights on my videos.
Yeah, and you need to make sure literally get it. One of us has to get a screenshot and send it to you so you can post on your own personal page. This is a scammer.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. How ridiculous, but thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye, people.
Beautiful people.
Bye. I have disconnection
Night,
issues.
everyone.
I just can't let go.
No.
Night.
Night, Miranda.
Night, Miranda. Love you.
Night,
I don't know how to get out. Night, baby. I'll still be stuck here by myself at fucking midnight.